Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn and Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have.
I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
Welcome back to Buffalo Country. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard. If you missed the first break, we are on live right now, aren't we, Christy? We're unmuted? Sweet. The reason why you didn't hear anything about the girls' game against Hugo is because we were muted. Christy's getting back into the swing of things. So if you hear anything that happens wrong on the video broadcast, blame Christy Carr. Hey, no, Christy Carr is doing a fantastic job over with us today. If there is some buffering, we are trying out something a little bit new inside of the gym over here. We have a little Google Nest thing. Last year we had a big problem with buffering inside the gym because we're inside of a metal gym with a bunch of people inside of it, so it can sometimes make a little bit streaming kind of hard. But today we tried something new. We'll see if it ends up working out for us. So far, so good.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, cross our fingers. But we already previewed your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. If you don't hear our conversations and we go live, just turn it over to the KNED app, and I promise you'll be able to find it. But that should not be a problem the rest of the year. Christy does a fantastic job. Hey, let's take a look at the McAllister's opponents. The 4A 2-0 Hugo Lady Buffaloes, coached by head coach Toby Bean. They're averaging 50 points per game on the year, giving up 42. Last year they averaged around 40, and they gave up around 50, going 9-16 last year. But again, they were 2-0. Looking at last year, they lost to Tecumseh 53-37 in the regional tournament. They were CINT Consolation champions. In the KNYC over in Kingston, they were 0-2. Fourth place in the Atoka tournament. They only scored, this is something that's pretty interesting, they only scored 50 points or more 3 times in the entirety of 2021-2022. In 2 games, they've already scored 50 twice. In those games, they beat DeQueen, Arkansas 50-49, and they beat Hugo 50-35. McAlester won both games against the Hugo Lady Buffaloes last year, winning 73-44 here at home, and then 54-33 in Broken Bow. The story of the series were turnovers. McAlester had a rough turnover margin per game. However, they forced a preposterous 64 in 2 games, averaging 32 a game. They had 20 steals in both games. Everything else was fairly close except for shooting. McAlester shot 16% better from the field and 36% better from the charity stripe. In fact, McAlester made more free throws, 16 of 20, despite taking 12 less attempts, 14 of 32 for Broken Bow. I keep on saying Hugo, didn't I? Yeah, we're transitioning from Hugo over to Broken Bow now. Hey, let's go ahead and let's look at some players to watch for McAlester tonight.
Players to watch for tonight include Jada Holloman. In the first game of the season, she hit a new career high of 32 points with 4 made 3-pointers. Against Broken Bow, this is the team that she had her previous career high against, averaging 23 points per game on 52% shooting in the series with 8 boards per game and 5.5 steals per game. I'm excited to see her perform here tonight. Another player to watch for, Katie Allen. What a great way to begin your McAlester career last week. She hit 5 threes on 46% shooting from the field on her way to 19 points. Furthermore, she snagged 3 steals on her way to a solid night in Hugo. We're going to see if she can keep it up and keep her hot shot falling here tonight on the floor. And lastly, Tyharris Davis. She is one of the most talented freshmen in the state that can really play at any position on the floor. She got in early foul trouble against Hugo, and the Lady Buffs could really use her getting rebounds down low tonight against the team that beat you on the offensive glass last year. Look for Davis to have a big night tonight.
And that sends us right into our keys to the game once again. Wyatt Hubbard will bring us that.
Some keys to the game. Your biggest weakness against Hugo was the inability to make your opponent go one and done. Although they shot 20% worse than you, their offensive rebounds and putbacks kept them in the game throughout. Make Broken Bow go one and done offensively, and you'll greatly improve your chances at coming away with the win. And another problem McAlester had both in Hugo and last year versus Broken Bow was the turnover bug. The Lady Buffs had 18 last week and averaged 20 per game in the series versus the Lady Savages a season ago. A big key to victory will be taking better care of the ball here tonight. And on the opposite side, keep forcing turnovers. You forced 64 turnovers in 2 games against Broken Bow last year. It's hard to lose a game when you create a stat like that, Brandon.
All right, so again, coming up in about 3.5 minutes, we're going to be back to basketball in the MAC. And what's even better, the band is back. The Pride of McAlester to our right. Hey, if you end up hearing a lot of band going on right now, this is what makes it such a hostile environment, in my opinion. You've got the student section on the floor right next to the opponents, and then you also have the band blaring loud. This is what I like to call the loud house on the hill.
Yeah, partner, and it's a packed house here tonight. Buffalo Nation has come out in full force for the home opener.
And we'll have tip-off, and also not just tip-off, we're going to be unveiling the new state championship banner for the 2021-2022 state champion 5A Lady Buffaloes when we have our starting lineups announced. Again, this is all coming up right here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Welcome back to the House on the Hill here, Bob Brumley Gymnasium in McAlester, Oklahoma. Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard, as we're about to have tip-off here in just a moment. We're going to send things down over to Larry Barnett, our PA man for tonight, as we're about to have our moment of silence and then our national anthem.
Please stand and ask for gentlemen to move their hats for the playing of the national anthem. Before playing the national anthem, we'll recognize a moment of silence. Thank you. Now the national anthem.
Partner?
That's basketball, buddy.
All right, for those that are watching on YouTube, you're about to see the unveiling of the banner. But for those on radio and YouTube, here are the starting lineups.
Number 1, Jackson Glasson. Number 5, Rayleigh Gaston. Number 20, Kaylee Brantley. 25, Molly Rogers. 35, Innocent Camp. Basketball is coached by Toby B. and assistant coach, McAlester Barnett. Here's the starting lineup for your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Number 5, Jada Holman. Number 11, Kaylee Johnson. 13, Jada Potts. Number 14, Ty Harris. Number 23, Katie Allen. At this moment, we'd like to present your 2022
There's the fight song right there. When they get done with the fight song, Mr. Larry Barnett is going to announce the unveiling of the 2021-2022 5A State Championship Ladies Basketball banner. And that belongs to none other than your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. They win a fantastic 22-5 last season, winning in the state championship game 53-49.
Stand as we present your 2022 State Championship banner of McAlester Lady Buffalo girls. Congratulations, ladies.
There it goes. Pretty sweet. Hey, we're about to have tip-off, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture for a great mattress at a great price, plus quality furniture, Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. There's the tip. It's won by Broken Bow, and it's basketball time here in the Heartland at the house that Bob built. Again, McAlester is going to be wearing their white unis with the black numerals. It looks like brand new unis there from McAlester, the home unis. Again, black numerals, black McAlester across the chest. Over for Broken Bow, who has the ball inside. Here's the two-pointer that's blocked by Jada Holloman out of bounds, who had one block per game last year, 2 blocks against Hugo. She has her first one tonight, only 19 seconds into the game. Broken Bow wearing black-on-black jerseys with the gold numerals on the front and back. Again, goal to Broken Bow across the chest. There's an inbound inside. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Forced turnover by McAlester. It'll be McAlester basketball for the first time today. 20 seconds into the first quarter. Lady Buffaloes have the ball again. Jada Holloman, Jada Ponce, Kayla Johnson, Katie Allen, and Tyaris Davis on the floor on the right side of the half-court line for McAlester. Jada Ponce driving in. There's the left-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Down inside, tie ball. Ty Davis gets in on it. That will be an offensive board for her, as there'll be a tie ball possession staying with the Lady Buffaloes. Ponce will inbound right side of the glass. Ponce looking, finding Davis. Davis inside. Shots blocked. Taken back by the Lady Savages. Still a nothing game with 7:20 left to go in the first, and Kayla Johnson has a steal. Along the baseline, driving up, two is missed, wildly shot over the rim, and it'll be rebounded by number 1, which is Glasson of the Lady Savages. Near corner with the basketball, number 5 tosses it to the top of the key. That's Gaston, who gets over to the right wing over to Brantley. Brantley picks up her dribble, guarded by Allen. Allen finds someone near the top of the key over to Camp. Camp gets it to the edge of the circle, back over to Glasson. Glasson skips the right wing, looking inside. Pass batted out of bounds. Jada Holloman saving an open 2 that was off the right block by Kinnison Camp. And it looks like Gaston will inbound at the right side of the glass. Gaston looking inside, and it's going to be thrown off of the shin of Jaxie Glasson out of bounds, and it'll be another turnover there on the Lady Savages. 6:53 left to go in the first quarter. No score just yet. Jada Holloman, who had a career-high 32 points against Hugo a week ago, dribbles it to the red line, passes it left wing. Allen eyeing the rim, but guarded up nicely by Brantley. Around the world to the right wing, three-pointer up by Holloman. Just a little bit too strong. Offensive board by Ponce. No, excuse me, Davis. Davis with the offensive board, all right here, second one of the night, and she's got the first 2 points of the game for the Lady Buffaloes. They lead a minute and a half into the first quarter. Buffaloes pressing defense, and we're going to be having a timeout called by Broken Bow right here on KNED.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management, and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months, and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
$6:26 left to go in the first quarter. McAlester leading 2-0 over Broken Bow, as it'll be Lady Savage basketball on their side of the half-court line. That's the left side if you're listening on radio. Now far corner, they're going to be working with it. Lady Savage to the left wing already. With it is Gaston. Gaston gets a high post back outside of the far corner. Driving baseline, skipping it down low. Good look, two's up, missed, but we have a foul. Kinnison Camp going to be going to the free throw line. We'll see who the foul's on. As we look over here at the scoreboard, it's going to be on Katie Allen, her first personal of the night, first team foul on either team, as Camp misses her first free throw off the back iron. Last year, Broken Bow, 44% from the charity stripe in the series. They need to be better tonight, and they missed both of them. Rebounded by Holloman. Holloman pushing forward with her team up by 2 to the left wing. Stops top of the key, picks up her dribble, passes the left wing over to Allen. Allen gets it down low, over to Davis. Davis, one-on-one, trying to drive towards the basket. Stops left block. Her shot is blocked. Offensive board by Holloman. Holloman goes up with the 2, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals' feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Well, I thought it was on the shot. It's going to be on the floor. We'll have an inbound to the far corner that's going to be swatted out of bounds by Miss Haley Brantley, the 5'4" sophomore. Now this team is still young, although they bring back 4 out of their 5 starters, and they're really solid. Again, 2-0 to start off the season, already both games with 50 points. Ponce looking to inbound. She's got to find somebody, and we got a 5-second violation. So it'll be a turnover on McAlester, and it'll give the Lady Savages the ball back. With 5:57 left to go in the first, McAlester still leading 2-0. Left front court with the ball, Gaston. Gaston gets at the edge of the circle over to Glasson. Glasson working at right front court. Over to Brantley. Brantley back between the rings to Glasson. Glasson working against a zone defense, picks up her dribble, skips it. Johnson with another steal. Johnson one-on-one towards the rack. Left-handed layup. She can't get it to go. Rebounded by Camp. Again, that was a contested layup. Savages did good to get back in transition. Short corner, feeding it inside, turnaround jumper, missed shot, offensive board by Holloman. 5:20 left to go in the first. Holloman stops left elbow, pulls up for the J, left it short. Rebounded by Glasson. McAlester getting some looks, just not finishing yet. Right wing, Holloman nearly with a steal. They pass over to the left wing. Wide open lady for three off the backside of the rim. It's rolling towards the corner, and it's saved by the Savages in the far corner. Driving baseline, two's up and good. Molly Rogers gets the right-handed layup. The 5'10" senior who led the team in every statistical category last year, according to Vite magazine. Tie game 2-2 with 4:48 left to go in the first. Johnson passing left wing over to Pons. Pons looking inside in a tie game. Will try to drive herself. Kicks it out to the right wing. Allen for three. Painted gold. The sharpshooter, Katie Allen, with her sixth made three of the season just in the second game. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 5-2. Short corner, driving high post. Carried it. She had it on her right hip and took a couple of steps, and that'll be a turnover on Haley Brantley. And our first sub of the day for either team will be Natalie Martinez.
Number 0, Natalie Martinez.
Coming in for Rayleigh Gaston. Lady Buffaloes leading 5-2, 4:27 remaining in the first. No subs for McAlester just yet. Holloman in the backcourt, crosses the half-court line to the near corner. She'll dribble. Gets a screen by Davis. Tries driving. Right elbow. Feeds it inside, and it threw it off of Davis, so she wasn't ready for it. Also highly guarded. And we have a reach-in foul on Holloman, who's trying to track down Jaxie Glasson. Second team foul on McAlester, first personal on Jada Holloman. 4:15 left to go in the first in the 5-2 game. Martinez will inbound the juniors. Slaps the ball. Looks for someone to come open. Gives it to a driving in Glasson. Kicks it back near corner. Martinez for three. Airballed it. Offensive board. Two is up and good. That's where McAlester faltered last week. And Camp gets the putback to be able to pull the Savages within one. Halfway through the first quarter, Holloman right wing. Takes the long three. Left it short. Flying in for the offensive board was Katie Allen, but we have a tie ball. This one will be going over to the Lady Savages. 5-4 game here. And an inbound over to Martinez. Martinez, slow dribble, still in the backcourt. Dribbles across the half-court line, picks up a dribble. Pass nearly stolen by Holloman. Driving inside, right elbow two. It's a rainbow two, and it's missed. Offensive board again, turnaround jumper, missed. Holloman's got the rebound. Holloman pushing ahead for Johnson. Johnson with the layup. She got that one to go. Banks it in, highly contested. Great shot by Johnson, and McAlester extends their lead to three, and Davis nearly has a steal. She knocks it into the student section, but it'll stay with Broken Bow. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Glasson will inbound into the backcourt. Over to Brantley. Brantley dribbles across the half-court line, settles front court. Guarded, passes it to a driving Martinez along the baseline, feeds it back out to the far corner, over to Brantley. Brantley around the world to the near corner. Rogers driving baseline, pulls up for the 10-foot jumper and sinks it. 1 point game again. Lady Buffaloes leading 7-6 with 3:09 left to go in the first. Holloman directing Allen to go towards the corner as he dribbles to the right wing, feeds it back between the rings over to Johnson. To the left elbow to Pons, hands it off to Allen, top of the key, three. Oh, she got it! Painted gold! It kissed the back of the glass as it was sandwiched between that and the rim and then just teetered forward. And we have a travel on the ensuing possession for Broken Bow as it will be McAlester basketball. We're going to have Alberson check in for Johnson, and we have Bailey Marshall coming in for Davis. It's a 10-6 game. McAlester leading Broken Bow by 4. It's their largest lead of the game. 2:49 left to go in the first.
Yeah, and Katie Allen not missing a beat coming off that hot performance against Hugo.
She's 7 of 12 from the three-point mark this year. Driving in. Oh, she banked it in. Jada Holloman showing some strength and some finesse at the same time to be able to get that shot to fall. McAlester leading 12-6 over Broken Bow. She almost got away with an offensive foul, though. Near corner, long three on the way. The rainbow won't find the pot of gold. Rebounded by Pons. Pons head over to Holloman. Holloman to the top of the key. Drives in again. Runner on the way. She got the roll again. There goes that lady. She's got 4 points. McAlester leading 14-6, and they're on a 7-0 run right now. Passing right wing. Looking inside. Trailing her is Alberson. Skip over to the right wing. With the pass over to Glasson. Glasson has her shot tipped. Allen chasing her down. Tracked back down by Martinez. Broken Bow with the basketball, and they travel. Another turnover forced by McAlester. Again, they averaged 32 turnovers for Broken Bow. Again, they forced that many per game in the 2-game series last year. We have 2 minutes left to go in the first.
Broken Bow already has 7 turnovers tonight. That's including steals.
So they're on their way to average 28 tonight so far. Between the rings, McAlester with the basketball. Albertson, right wing. Overhead pass to the top of the key. Wide open three by Holloman. Paint it gold. The Lady Buffaloes can't miss. 17-6. They lead by 11 with 1:44 left to go in the first here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
You joining us in the middle of action. McAlester a little bit slow offensively to start off the game, but they are red hot right now, leading 17-6 over Broken Bow with 1:32 left to go in the first, and we got a steal by Holloman. One-on-one in transition, Euro step. Oh, she couldn't get it to go that time. Rebounded by Glasson of the Lady Savages. 1:22 left to go in the first. Across the half-court line, Glasson picks up her dribble, skips it over to the far corner, nearly going into the McAlester bench. Far corner three is airballed, much too strong. Offensive board on the other side of the glass near the short corner. They get it top of the key, driving, skipping it. Far corner over to Martinez, working back around over to Glasson. Glasson to the left wing over to Brantley. Brantley being guarded up well by Allen. Passes it back to the right wing over to Glasson. Glasson backpedals, guarded by Alberson. Lost her dribble. Alberson says, give me that. Alberson moving forward. 1-on-4, she doesn't have the numbers. She doesn't care. She drives, can't finish though. Rebounded by Rogers. 48 seconds left to go in the first. Feeding it near corner. Driving in, good move. Two-pointer up, too strong. Offensive board, mid-range. We have a double dribble. Good defense by Alberson, forcing that double dribble after a great move by Brantley to get towards the rack. And it looks like we're going to be having a sub. As Davis comes in, so does Johnson for Allen and Alberson. So it's Pons, Holloman, Davis, Marshall, and Johnson with 40 seconds left to go in the first, and an 11-point lead for McAlester. To the right wing, Davis looking inside, no one's open. Feeds it between the rings over to Johnson. Johnson, shovel pass, left wing over to Pons. Pons directing traffic. Still hasn't started a dribble, won't do so. She'll pass it to the red line. Holloman, good handles to the left elbow, double team. Skips it right wing to Davis, 21 seconds to shoot. Davis lobs up a wild pass. It's going to be going out of bounds, fought for, last touched by Holloman, and it will be Broken Bow basketball with 17 seconds remaining in the first. Can Broken Bow end the 10-0 run McAllister's on right now to end off the first quarter? They nearly had a backcourt violation to the right wing. Gaston looking far corner, feeds it to the left wing, looking inside, 4 seconds, wild shot. Oh, it hit off the shot clock as they just threw it completely on a rifle up to the bottom of the shot clock. That's going to be a turnover on Broken Bow and give McAlester the ball with 2.6 seconds. Inbound over to Holloman, 1 second. Half-court shot at the buzzer, off the front side of the rim. We go to the second quarter, McAlester leading 17-6 over Broken Bow here on KNED.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
McAlester beginning the second quarter with the basketball, leading 17-6. Holloman, Davis, Ponce, Marshall, and Johnson on the floor for the black and gold. As Johnson has it currently on the edge of the circle. Passing right wing over to Davis. Looking inside, no one's open, starts to dribble, hands it off over to Holloman. Holloman one-on-one, back pedals. Here's a three. It's going to not get above a little bounce. Marshall fighting for a rebound, and we're going to be having a tie ball. Probably should be a foul on Marshall, but it'll be a tie ball still going to Broken Bow regardless. And I guess she didn't have enough contact there with the Broken Bow defender. So now Broken Bow with the basketball. Marshall nearly with the steal. Left front court, passing over to the edge of the circle. As we have it to the right wing, over to Brantley. Brantley loosely double teamed, passing it inside. Low post, two-pointer up. Shot blocked by Marshall. Rebounded there by Holloman. Holloman across the half-court line to the top of the key. She lost the dribble. Will it be saved by Ponce? It will, and it'll be McAlester basketball, as that's another tie ball. And Katie Allen will check in for Marshall. 7:17 left to go in the first half. Buffaloes leading 17-6. Holman gets the inbound, passes left wing over to Johnson. Johnson looking at a lot of moving parts right now to the top of the key to the right wing. Holloman back to the top of the key to Davis, swinging it left wing. Allen looking inside for Holloman. Holloman grabs it, turnaround jumper from the left block. She got it to roll. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 19-6 with just under 7 minutes left to go in the half.
Jada Holloman now has 9 points on 40% shooting from the field.
Again, last week, 52% shooting, 32 points, a new career high. McAlester winning by 13, their largest lead of the game. Passing it inside, Davis intercepts it. 3-on-2, she has the numbers. Driving, gives it to Johnson. Johnson couldn't handle it, gives it back to Davis, low post. They're going to have to get it back outside. Right wing three by Allen. Couldn't get it to go. Hit off the left iron and bounced right. Rebounded by Gaston of the Broken Bow Savages, and Holloman saved the ball. Johnson's got the steal. Johnson ahead for Allen. Allen couldn't save it from going out of bounds, though, along the baseline. And it will be Broken Bow basketball with 6:24 left to go in the first half. A lot of moving parts there, but Holloman saved the steal there for Johnson. We all have a timeout by Coach Owen with 6:24 left to go in the half. Buffalo's leading 19-6 on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Welcome back over here to Bob Romley Gymnasium. You might be experiencing some cutouts here and there when it comes to the video stream, but it looks like it kicks back up pretty quickly. But just, again, keep in mind that Wi-Fi's never been pretty good over here in the gym, but that's one thing we're getting excited about going over to the MAC. But looks like we are going as we go, and right now the score is 19-6. The Lady Buffaloes leading the Broken Bow Lady Savages with 6:24 left to go in the first half. But we are live right now. That's what it says. Christy, we're all good to go? Sounds good. It'll be Broken Bow with the basketball on the floor for McAlester. Looks like no subs during that break. Right wing, with it is Gaston. Gaston tries driving for a contested two, missed the shot. Offensive board, and we have a foul down low on the shot. Allen nearly had the rebound. Was the foul called on Allen? It is on Allen, and that'll be her second personal. Team foul number 3. And it will send Molly Rogers to the free throw line. First shot for Rogers is no good. McAlester hasn't had a free throw attempt yet. For Rogers, that's Broken Bow's third. They're 0 for 3 so far. Second shot is good. And that makes it 19-7. McAlester leading by 12.
The old announcer jinx. You said Broken Bow was 0 for 3 and they made the first one.
That's right. That's just how it works. Right wing, passing high post over to Pons. Pons looking back door for Allen. Allen stopping mid-range. The two's good. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 21-7 over Broken Bow with 5:52 left to go in the first half. And we have a steal by Holloman. Holloman trying to race ahead of her defenders, and she will, finishing with a right-handed scoop and score. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 23-7. That's 11 points for Jada Holloman. 5:39 remaining in the half. Left front court, Glasson stops, passes it inside the circle over to Whitfield. Whitfield dribbling left, stopping, passing right. Over to Gaston. Gaston looking inside. Passes high, stolen by Holloman. She's all over the place. Passes it ahead for Johnson, and what a pass it was, but what a block by Whitfield to track it down and save 2 points there for Broken Bow. It'll stay with McAlester along the baseline with 5:23 left to go in the half. We're looking at a 16-1 run for McAlester right now. Pons looking to inbound the ball, can't find anyone open. Gives it to the left wing over to Allen for three. Paint it gold! Katie Allen with 8 threes in 6 quarters of play. And that makes it 26-7. Man, she's on fire right now. Top of the key, passing left front court over to Gaston. Gaston lobbing it, far corner over to Glasson. Glasson skipping it along the baseline, and the pressure by McAlester is going to force another turnover. And with 5 minutes left to go in the half, McAlester with the ball again on a 19-1 run. It's their largest lead by far that they've had of the season, regardless of opponent. Again, this is only their second game.
Broken Bow now with 15 turnovers.
Right wing, passing between the rings over to Johnson, high post to Davis. Davis handing it off to Johnson. Johnson tries driving, denied. Rogers, good defense, passing it back out to the left wing. Davis shoveling it far corner to Johnson. Johnson off the screen by Pons, dribbles around the arc, hands it off over to Holloman. Holloman tries driving baseline again. Nice defense. Glasson stopped her. Passes out to the far corner over to Pons. Pons working high post over to Davis. Davis skipping far corner. Three-pointer on the way by Pons. Got it! Paint it gold! It's like Charlie's Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory tonight. We've got a bunch of golden tickets right now, and hey, we got another turnover and a violent slam down to the floor as Davis was about to get a steal. But the tie ball will make it stay with Broken Bow with 4:13 left to go in the half, and the Lady Buffaloes leading 29-7.
Number 35, Kennison Campbell.
Inbounding will be Glasson. Along the far sideline, inbounds it to Rogers, passes it far corner to Gaston. Gaston back over to Rogers, who's double team. Passing, stolen by Johnson. Johnson one-on-one in transition. Johnson stops, kicks it far corner. Allen for three. Misses that one off the front side of the rim. Offensive board by Davis. Davis gets it back outside. Right wing three by Holloman this time. Off the back iron. High bounce rebounded by Camp of Broken Bow. 3:51 left to go in the half. And we have a foul called. Yes, foul called on Davis. That's the 14th foul. That should be her first personal.
Harris Davis.
3:50 left to go in the half. Inbounding into the backcourt. Broken Bow with the ball. Davis with a near steal. Instead, Pons says, I'll get it. Ahead for Johnson. Johnson stops, waits for her offense. Hands it off over to Holloman, near corner. Holloman works off a screen, gives it back door over to Pons. Pons saves it from going out of bounds. Passes far corner to Davis for three. Paint it gold! It doesn't matter who's shooting the ball. We've got threes galore tonight, and McAlester leads 32-7 over Broken Bow with 3.5 left to go in the third on KNED.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
3.5 minutes left to go here in the first half, and McAlester, it's all Lady Buff basketball here tonight as they have fixed their offensive board problem. They're doing much better on that. We're going to be talking about that with our halftime stats coming up at halftime. But right now they are on a, as I can do the math here, 25-1 run against Broken Bow.
They have been money from three tonight.
It's insane, and it doesn't matter who's shooting the ball. They're all sinking them. Far corner, driving in. Broken Bow with the ball, stops, pivots, back to the top of the key. Three-pointer on the way, and that's good. That's a much-needed three for the Broken Bow Lady Savages. Rayleigh Gaston makes it a 32-10 game, but McAlester still leading by 22. 3:07 left to go here in the first half and ticking. Allen left front court, overhead pass over to Alberson, who checked into the game. To the high post over to Pons. Pons for the free throw line. Can she get the bounce? No. Fight for the rebound. Looks like Rogers is going to come up with it. Rogers passing ahead over to Camp. Camp feeding it back door. 2-pointer up. She traveled first. Holloman with a good transition defense. On the floor for McAlester is Holloman, Pons, Allen, Alberson, and Davis. And if I'm looking at the floor right now, I believe that everybody but Alberson has made a three so far on the floor. But the reason why Alberson hasn't, I don't think she's attempted a three yet. So if you give it to her, I'm sure she'll make it. Left wing, Davis. Passing between the rings. Davis now has the ball. Passing to the right wing over to Alberson. Back to the top of the key over to Holloman. Working around the world to the far corner to Allen. Back to Holloman. Back pedals beyond the red line. Skipping it inside over to Pons. Pons driving in. Kicks it back out. Right wing three by Alberson. Is it true? Nope. Out the front side of the rim. It'll be offensive rebounded by Pons in the far corner. Gets it to the high post. Lost it. Alberson says, I got you. Driving in the paint. Kicking the far corner. Pons. Pump fakes. Drives. Up for the two. Can't get it to bank in. Offensive board by Pons. Pons fighting for it now as it rolls towards the half court line. And we have a travel, what I thought, instead of tie ball, and it will stay with McAlester after the defensive rebound by Broken Bow. So we'll go back to the Lady Buffaloes. That looked like it should be a pretty obvious travel as she grabbed it, then slid, and then rolled. But it'll be McAlester basketball as Holloman gets the inbound. 2:05 left to go in the half. Holloman looked left and now dribbles between the legs, passing between the rings over to Alberson. Overhead pass right wing over to Pons. Pons looking inside. No one's open. Skipping it down low to Davis. Davis mid-range. Passes back out to the left wing. Allen for three. Off the front side of the rim. And we have a rebound by Glasson down low of Broken Bow. 1:45 remaining in the half. Glasson dribbles right. Picks up her dribble. Will pass it on the edge of the circle over to Rogers. Rogers has her pocket pick. Nope. First, a foul on Davis. Team foul number 5. We've had 5 fouls on McAlester so far, 1 on Broken Bow. McAlester has not attempted a free throw yet, so we want to apologize to Big Feet Center, who's our free throw sponsor this year. Kinley Jones checks in. So does Johnson. So it's Johnson, Alberson, Allen, Jones, and Holloman on the floor. As we have a pass to the right front court over to Gaston. Gaston gets a high post back outside. Rogers for three from the left wing. Rogers can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Jones. Hands it off over to Holloman. Holloman across the half-court line, zooms forward, backpedals to the right wing, just beyond the three-point line. Tries to break a lady's ankles, passes to the far corner over to Johnson. Johnson driving baseline. She stops up with the two. Johnson scores. Good look by Johnson, and she zoomed forward for the deuce. 34-10, McAlester leading by 24. 1:05 remaining in the half. Passing inside, down low, good look, two, up and good by Kinnison Camp after the great look by Haley Brantley. 34-12, McAlester leading. 53 seconds left to go in the half. Near corner. Holloman gets a screen by Jones. Holloman backpedals. Right wing three on the way. That one's off. We have a fight for the board. Holloman's got it. Driving baseline. Good two. She got it and one. Cha-ching! Plus tax. And she'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakota. Go Buffs. Holloman was 60% from the free throw line against Hugo last week, 74% from the free throw line last year, and she makes that one. Which makes it 37-12, McAlester leading by 25 points, 41 seconds left to go in the half. Driving in Rogers, gets it near corner. Brantley trying to drive baseline, finds an open lane. Good look by Brantley, and she scores. The sophomore makes it a 37-14 game, first 2 points of the game for Brantley. To the right wing, Holloman dribbles now to the corner. 25 seconds left to go in the half. She'll take the wide open near corner three, and that rims out. 5 for the board. Alberson's got it. Alberson backpedals beyond the three-point line, gives up to Holloman. Holloman, Euro step right around the lady. Oh, my goodness. Don't do it to him, Jada. That makes it 39-14, and we've got a foul called first. That's team foul number 6. Won't send someone to the free throw line. First one on Alberson. 8 seconds left to go in the half. Inbounding to the backcourt over to Gaston. Gaston across the half-court line over to Glasson. Glasson skipping far corner. 2 seconds. Here's the three. It's off the back iron. And no rebound, and there's the buzzer. All McAlester in the first half. They lead by 25 over Broken Bow, 39-14. We'll have some halftime stats when we return here on KNED.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Best Western Inn and American Inn Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American Inn are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Welcome back to Bob Brelman Gymnasium here in McAlester, Oklahoma. The Lady Buffaloes are leading the Broken Bow Lady Savages 39-14 as we are getting ready for our halftime stats here in just a moment. Again, McAlester completely dominated the first half, and we're going to be talking about it with our stats. Again, halftime stats brought to you by First Realty.
Now we're ready for the Chuck-a-Duck.
No.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
And we are good to go on the video stream side, too. We're waiting for that one to go through. Okay, let's go ahead and look at halftime stats, Wyatt.
All right, halftime stats. Let's take a look at some of your top performers from the first half. Jada Holloman, she was 7 of 15 from the field.
Which is good for 47%.
Yeah, 1 of 7 from 3 and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. She finished off the first half with 16 points, also had 3 steals and 5 boards, 1 offensive board, 4 defensive. Katie Allen, 4 of 7 from the field tonight, 3 of 6 from three-point land, shooting 50% from 3. She has 11 points on the night so far. To Harris Davis, she is 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. She has 5 points on the night and a couple of rebounds, 2 offensive boards. Kayla Johnson, 2 of 4, has 4 points on the night. Jada Ponce, 1 of 4, has 3 points on the night. She also has 2 boards, 1 offensive board and 1 defensive board. Also, 1 steal for Jada Ponce. Also, going back to Kayla Johnson there for a second, she had 4 steals. And that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and let's look at our team stats. Really, whoever shot a 3 seemed to make one.
Yeah. McAlester Lady Buffs from the field tonight, 16 of 36.
Which is good for 44%. Not bad.
Yeah, meanwhile, Broken Bow Lady Savages just 6 of 20 from the field.
Which is good for 30%.
And McAlester Lady Buffs, we talked about how good they've been from 3 so far tonight, 6 of 16.
Which is good for 38% from 3.
And Broken Bow Lady Savages just 1 of 7 from 3.
That's 14%, but I want to make a quick note on that three-point percentage. When you're looking at 6 threes, that's amongst many different McAlester Lady Buffalo shooters, and that makes it hard to be able to guard one lady when you have so many different people that can make threes like that.
They've distributed the ball around really good here tonight.
Not many free throws, though, yet.
No. McAlester Lady Buffs from the charity stripe, they're 1 of 1. And Broken Bow Lady Savages is 1 of 4. Not too many trips for either side to the free throw line so far here tonight.
That's right.
McAlester Lady Buffs, they have 10 rebounds, 5 offensive boards, 5 defensive boards. Broken Bow Lady Savages, they have 16 boards, 5 offensive boards, and 11 defensive boards. McAlester Lady Buffs with the 10 steals, they forced 18 Broken Bow turnovers so far. And McAlester Lady Buffs looks like they only have 3 turnovers themselves here tonight. And they also have both teams with a couple of blocks, McAlester with 2, Broken Bow Lady Savages with 3.
So if you're looking at the second half, keys to the second half, what are you looking at?
Just stay hot from 3, really, and stay healthy.
I mean, really what you've been doing, again, you started off a little bit slow. It seemed like the offensive rebounds problem was kind of starting to rear its ugly head at the beginning, but they fixed that quickly. Fantastic job by McAlester tonight, so I'm expecting them to to keep up the good work and come out 2-0 and bring that into the Tahlequah tournament that's going to be coming up. And the Tahlequah tournament, always a competitive tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which we'll have all those games on KNED. If you're listening on radio, if you're not, then you can go ahead and get that on the KNED app or at McAllisterRadio.com on the KNED tab, or, of course, 1150 AM or 98.3 FM if you're locally here in McAlester. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in about a minute with the second half. McAlester leading 39-14 at the half here on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Welcome back over to Bob Roman Gymnasium here in McAlester, Oklahoma. About to begin the second half as your McAlester Lady Buffaloes leading the Broken Bow Lady Savages 39-14 as we're about to begin the second half. Tyrus Davis, Katie Allen, Jada Ponce, Jada Holloman, and Kayla Johnson on the floor for the black and gold. Looks like your starters for tonight. And we flip sides. McAlester now on the left side of the half-court line looking to continue their dominance from the first half. Holloman passes over to the right wing over to Davis. Davis looking inside, no one's open. Now looks inside, tried to force over to Pons. Pons somehow comes up with it, has her shot blocked though. Offensive rebound by Pons as she gets out to the left wing. Wide open three from Allen, paint it gold. You can't leave her open. She's proved that time and time again. 9 threes in 2 games. That's her 4th of the night. 42-14 McAlester leading with 7:26 left to go in the third. It's unreal how well she can shoot the ball. Top of the key, driving in near corner. With it is Gaston. Gaston for 3. Missed it. Off the front side of the iron. Offensive board in the corner and a foul on Johnson. Team foul number 1 of the second half, 45 seconds in.
Foul number 11.
And that is the first personal on Johnson. Inbound far corner, wide open, but they missed the 3. It rims out. Rebounded by Pons. Pons dribbling forward, being tracked down, passes near corner. Allen transition 3. That one's going to rim out. Rebounded by Camp as McAlester goes one and done. Glasson dribbles to the Buffalo logo and then dribbles more towards the left front court. Picks up her dribble, guarded by Johnson. Looking, passing left wing back over to Glasson. Glasson trying to drive, mid-range jumper. The runner's missed, and we have a rebound by Holloman down low that was contested. She dribbles out of the traffic that she had inside the paint. She now drives. Euro step again. The runner's no good. Good defense by Broken Bow. Fight for the board. They fling it towards the far corner, and it's instead taken by Rogers. With the rebound, Rogers driving in. Runs over Pons, but we have a blocking foul. So that'll be called on Pons. Let's see if it's a shooting foul or if it's on the floor. It is a shooting foul, which will send Rogers to the free throw line. Again, this will be these will be free throws 5 and 6 combined between both teams tonight. Not many trips to the free throw line like Wyatt said during the halftime show. First shot by Rogers is in and out. And right now, Broken Bow not doing too well from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're only 1 of 5.
Kinley Jones will check in for Kayla Johnson. Again, last year they weren't too hot either from the free throw line, 44%. Rogers' second shot is good, though. So they're now 2 of 6, and that makes it a 42-15 game, McAlester leading with 6:27 remaining in the third quarter. Passing right wing over to Davis. Davis looking inside, no one's open. Left-handed pass between the rings over to Johnson, swinging at left wing. Finding wide open Davis down in the left block. She can't make her shot, though, and we have a foul first? Yes, foul on Davis. She had the open shot. Oh, is it McAlester ball? It is a McAlester ball. It's going to be a foul on number 10, Amaya Whitfield. But Amaya Whitfield's not on the floor. Who's the foul on? It looks like, okay, maybe Molly Rogers. Or are they just saying it was knocked out of bounds? Whose ball is it? Okay, now they say it's Broken Bow's ball, and there's some miscommunication as one of the referees are like, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, but you're not getting the hint. I got it from up here, so I knew what was going on originally, but then I just lost track like everyone else. Right wing passing near corner, 3-pointer on the way by Broken Bow is swished. Jaxie Glasson makes it a 42-15 game, 42-18 game as McAlester is leading. Far corner, Holloman will get a screen by Pons, works opposite of it, drives in, shots blocked. No, don't see that happen on Holloman very often. She gets her own rebound. Offensive board far corner, driving in again. This shot is up and missed, but she's fouled first. And this trip to the free throw line will be brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals' feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Shakota. Go Buffs. So download rebound will be Davis, and Allen is about to switch places with Jones. So far, 1 of 1 from the line tonight. Only shot coming from Holloman for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes at the line. And she makes the first one after it hits the front side of the rim and kisses off the glass. Making it now 43-18. Second shot is missed, and we have a rebound by Broken Bow. Skipping near corner. Passing inside. Jones nearly had a steal. They give it to a trailing Molly Rogers, and she drives the baseline and scores to make it 43-20. So far, Broken Bow winning the third quarter as we dribble to the right wing. Holloman with the ball, backpedals, creates some separation, picks up her dribble, though. Tells Davis to drive towards the basket. She nearly lost it. She does as she steps on the out-of-bounds line as she was trying to track down an errant ball as Holloman was trying to get Davis to drive towards the basket with that pass. 5:24 remaining in the third. McAlester with a couple of turnovers here in the third quarter, but they still have a good lead to where they don't have to worry about it just yet. 23-point lead. Dribbling is Glasson, still in the backcourt, passes it off over to Brantley. Brantley back over to Glasson, ball comes loose. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say it's going to stay with Broken Bow. Everyone on the student section who's right there obviously is going to say McAlester ball, but we have two officials that are now saying, okay, one official says I had a better view of it. Let's go with mine. It'll be McAlester basketball. It's a turnover on Broken Bow. Hallman with the ball, dribbling to the left wing. Picks up a dribble, pass between the rings over to Davis. The freshman dribbles right. Picks up her dribble, pass over to Allen. Allen looked like she wanted to set a screen for her. Overhead pass between the rings over to Holloman. Holloman off the screen by Jones. Holloman driving in. Looks like contact was made, no whistle. Offensive board by Pons. She's wrestling forward, and we have a tie ball. It'll go to Broken Bow. So instead of an offensive board, make that one a defensive. 4:50 left to go in the third. That was for Broken Bow. Relaying that over to my stat man, Wyatt Hubbard, that sometimes can have his hands full when there's a lot of action going on like that. Behind the half-court line, now passing across it is Rogers. Looking inside, punts, bats it like a volleyball and grabs it. 2-on-3, she doesn't have the numbers. She drives, and she carried it. And that'll be a turnover on McAlester. So right now, just the turnover bug here in the third quarter. Johnson's going to come in for Ponce. 43-20, McAlester leading by 23 points. It'll be Glasson with the basketball, picks up her dribble, has to throw it somewhere, and she does get across that court line over to Brantley. Brantley looking inside, great pass and a finish by, that is Kennison Camp to make it 43-22. Now a 21-point game. Far corner, Holloman off the screen by Davis, high post, floating jumper, left it short, rebounded by Rogers. Now Broken Bow on a little bit of a run. Passing ahead over to the left wing, driving, baseline, we've got a foul called. Moving her feet was Holloman. She tried her best to sell the charge, but that wasn't going to happen. That's going to be her second personal. 4:08 left to go in the third. 21-point game. McAlester still with a healthy lead, but again, Broken Bow starting to find their footing a little bit. They had 14 points in the entire first half. They've had 8 here in the third quarter. Alberson checks in, so does Marshall for Jones and Johnson. Broken Bow looking to inbound, find someone. Short corner, driving in, two's up, missed. Rebounded by Alberson. Good defense by Davis there. Passing at Holloman. One-on-one with Rogers. Right-handed layup, no good. Good defense by Rogers, forcing the miss. And a steal by Marshall, who tracked down Rogers. 2-pointers up, and she's fouled. You can think if McAlester scores here at the free throw line, the points to number 21, Bailey Marshall. She'll go to the free throw line for the first time this season. Had 2 points against Hugo last week, and she leaves her first free throw short. McAlester from the line last week in Hugo, 71%. Second shot by Marshall is good. That makes it 44-22, as the Lady Buffaloes have doubled the score of the Lady Savages with 3:50 left to go in the third. Right front court, Glasson gets it near corner over to Martinez. Martinez hasn't started over dribble, now it does. To the top of the key, Rogers straightaway three, left it short. Offensive board by Brantley along the baseline. Brantley feeds it inside, the three-point line back outside over to Rogers. Rogers thought about the three for a moment, passes over to the left wing, over to Brantley. Brantley being guarded well by Allen. Passing right wing, Martinez for an open three off the backside. We have a fight for the board in the corner. It'll be Holloman taking it, and Holloman will dribble it forward. Passing over to Allen, right wing. Allen drives past her defender, that guarded now well. Back outside, right wing three by Holloman. Left it short, offensive board by Allen, back outside to Holloman. Holloman thought about the three again, but dribbles in the three-point line, dribbles right back out. Backpedaling, passing over to Alberson between the rings. Alberson skipping high post to Davis. Davis has her pocket picked, and there's a fight for the ball, and it's going to be a tie ball staying with McAlester. Pons is going to check in, so will Johnson with 2:57 left to go in the third. And McAllister's going to take a timeout first. We'll take it right here on KNED.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2:57 left to go in the third quarter. The McAlester Lady Buffaloes leading 44-22 over the Broken Bow Lady Savages. It will be McAlester basketball as Pons looks to inbound. Over to Johnson near corner. Johnson, who checked into the game, drives up for the two. Shot is blocked by Broken Bow. Marshall with the offensive board. She wrestled for it. Gets it out to the top of the key over to Davis. Davis, right elbow two is up. Can't get it to go. Offensive board by Ponce. Ponce will feed it over to Johnson. Johnson far corner. Over to Alberson. Alberson directing traffic. Alberson over to Davis. Davis on the floor with Alberson, Johnson, Ponce, and Marshall. Marshall down low as Holloman has her first kind of break of the day. Right wing Ponce. As Ponce had an offensive board, I'm trying to help out Wyatt here a little bit. There was a missed shot, I believe, by Marshall, but Marshall also had an offensive board herself. Davis driving in with the left-handed layup. She can't get it to go. And with a ball that goes out of bounds, last touch by McAlester. Jones will check in now for Davis with 2:17 left to go in the third quarter. Being inbound over to Glasson. Glasson in the backcourt, passes across the half-court line. Feeding it left wing. Rogers spot up three is going to be short. And we have a rebound by Ponce again down low. Ponce dribbling forward. Team up by 22. Passing to the right wing over to Alberson. Feeding a far corner to Johnson. Takes the spot up three. It's off the back iron. And rebounded again by Ponce offensively to the near corner. Ponce to the left wing. Feeding inside to Marshall. Marshall double teamed, and we have a travel first on Marshall. Buffaloes have only scored, I believe, 5 points this quarter. They're being outscored 8-5 in a low-scoring quarter. Far corner. Rogers with the ball. Feeding it between the rings over to Glasson. Glasson taking a couple of dribbles. Finds a lane. Lost the ball. Rogers and Glasson both trying to get it. It's eventually Glasson that's double-teamed in the corner. Skips it to Rogers' baseline. Passes batted on the way to the high post. Rolls out of bounds. Last touch by McAlester. A high-scoring first half for McAlester, scoring 39 points. They've scored 5 so far in the third. High post, Rogers stopping, mid-range jumper, off the back iron. Ponce has another rebound. Ponce trying to dribble out of traffic and does. Pass over to Alberson. 1:17 remaining in the third. Alberson directing Ponce to go over to the right side and skips it over to Ponce on the right wing. Ponce feeding it between the rings over to Johnson. Left-handed skip pass over to Jones, and she's tied up with Martinez, and it will be Broken Bow basketball. Holloman will check back in, so will Allen, and so will Davis. Jones comes out, so does Johnson. And Alberson. Oh, now Alberson stays in, and Marshall comes out. So if you're keeping up on the radio, that is Allen, Alberson, Davis, Ponce, and Holloman on the floor. Passing down low, there's going to be a pass that sails up way too high for Molly Rogers, who's trying to drive towards the bucket along the baseline. Under a minute left to go in the third. 44-22, McAlester is leading. Trying to win the quarter. McAlester actually losing this quarter by 3 points right now. Alberson passing right wing over to Ponce. Ponce back over to Allen. Allen left wing to Holloman. She finds a lane, drives baseline. Tough two up. She got it. She crosses the 20-point mark. Well, I thought she did. She's at 19 right now. 46-22. McAlester is leading by 24 points. 35 seconds left to go in the third. Martinez getting a baseline. Rogers spot up two. In and out. We have an offensive board down low by Skelton. Skelton to the left elbow. Two up by Martinez, banks in. And that makes it 46-24. Back to a 22-point game. 19 seconds left to go in the third. Far corner to Allen. Allen went to screen by Davis. And we have a travel first by Allen. Another turnover on McAlester here in the third quarter. The good news is they built themselves up such a sizable lead in the first half. They can really play a little bit loose here in the third quarter despite being outscored by Broken Bow by just 3 points, though. Martinez will inbound, 13 seconds to shoot it, as with the ball is Gaston. Gaston pass across the half-court line to Glasson. Glasson pulls up for the two, missed it, and we have a rebound by Ponce after the air ball. 2 seconds. 3 seconds left in the third quarter as Alberson nearly banked in a near half-court three. We head to the fourth quarter, put those forwards up in the air, Lady Buff fans. 46-24, McAlester leading here on
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
About to begin the fourth quarter, McAlester leading 46-24 over the Broken Bow Lady Savages, holding Broken Bow, who scored 50 points in their last two games, to 24 going into the fourth quarter. It's Jada Ponce, Jada Holloman, Katie Allen, Tyrus Davis, and Alberson on the floor for McAlester. Holloman inside the circle, passing high post over to Davis. Davis starts her dribble inside, goes up forcefully, can't finish though. Rebounded by Rogers. Rogers, still in the backcourt, will pass it over to Gaston. Gaston, right-handed dribble to the right front court, finds a hole, pocket pick, but can't save it, is Holloman. I think it was either Davis or Allen that got the hand on the ball that made it pop forward. And it'll be Martinez inbounding the ball to the left side of the glass. All but two people are inside the three-point line. Trying to find someone open. No one's open. Now lobs it, and it sails over towards the scorer's table, and it will be McAlester basketball after the turnover by Broken Bow. Another one. 7:38 left to go in the game. Lady Buffaloes lead 46-24. Allman across the half-court line, passing left wing over to Allen. Allen, no one's open. Top of the key, now high post. Holloman pulls up, 10-foot jumper, left it short. Offensive board by Davis. Left-handed jumper is no good. Offensive board by Ponce. Back outside, near corner over to Allen. Third chance opportunity here for McAlester, who just hasn't really shot the ball well here in the second half. Holloman, high post, driving in, 2 pointers up. The runner is good. Now Holloman crosses the 20-point mark. She's at 21 points. And McAlester leading the Lady Savages by double the score again, 48-24. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Down low inside, 2 pointers up, missed. Offensive board by Rogers, and Rogers is fouled down low, I believe by Alberson. And it is Alberson with the foul. So that will be 2 more free throws for Molly Rogers, which I believe they're 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yes.
First shot by Rogers is good. Bailey Marshall will check back in for Davis. Now is Alberson's second personal foul, by the way. Team foul number 5 on McAlester. Rogers' second shot is good as well. No one for Broken Bow should be in any foul trouble. I believe they've had 3 total fouls in the game so far. Looking inside Marshall. Marshall turnaround jumper is missed. And we're going to be having a rebound instead by Broken Bow. And Marshall tracking down for a ball. She's still fighting for it. Rather, that's Allen. And Broken Bow saves it along the right wing. Passing across the court to the left wing for 3. It's going to hit off the bottom of the shot clock again after it bounced off the iron. So it just shot straight back up. McAlester leading 48-26, 6:37 left to go in the game. As McAllister's offense has kind of gone a little bit cold, but Broken Bow's defense has also been pretty solid after their halftime adjustments. Right elbow, passing outside, left wing 3 on the way by Allen. Nope, off the back iron. McAllister's shot has just gone cold, that's all it is. Going out of bounds, last touch by McAlester. It will be Broken Bow basketball as we have number 32, Claire Milligan, checking in for McAlester. Coming in for Bailey Marshall. 6:18 remaining in the game. Top of the key, passing near corner. Martinez for 3. Too short. I think it was airballed. It just grazed the net. Rebounded by Alberson. Alberson dribbling forward, passing over to Allen near corner. Allen trying to feed it inside over to Claire, but forced it. Another steal there by Broken Bow. Martinez moving forward. Down inside, mid-range jumper missed. We have an offensive board, and then they're going to call a foul instead of the travel. She was playing hopscotch down low Rayleigh Gaston, I mean, she was bumped a little bit, but they waited till she fell to the floor to blow the whistle. I think it was a foul in the end based on what I originally saw, but again, I didn't think it was while she was falling to the floor. Alberson's going to come out. Looks like Johnson checks right back in. 5:55 left to go in the game. Inbound down low. Rogers for two. Hard off the glass. And Holloman's got the rebound. Holloman throws it right back over to the Broken Bow Lady Savages. And then they throw it away. First half has been really good basketball by McAlester. Second half, not very good basketball by either team. 5:44 left to go in the game. Holloman across the half-court line to the left wing, passing between the rings over to Johnson, skipping high post to Ponce. Ponce inside, back outside, left wing three by Allen. Painted gold. Maybe that's the spark plug McAlester needs to get that offense back and going. They're crossing the 50-point mark. 51-26, McAlester leading Broken Bow. 5:23 left to go in the game. That's back-to-back games with 5 3-pointers made by Katie Allen, by the way. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, she's got 17 points on the night.
Johnson was going for the steal, but there was going to be a backcourt violation instead called on Molly Rogers as she went back to grab that one after it sailed past the half-court line on her. Couple of substitutions here for Broken Bow as McAlester is leading big, 51-26 with 5:15 left to go in the game. Ponce inbounds into the backcourt over to Holloman. Holloman passing right wing over to Ponce. Ponce, Holloman in the corner, gets a screen by Milligan. Drives inside, pulls up, right elbow, got it. Ice cold, Jada Holloman. 23 points, 53-26. She averaged 23 points per game against Broken Bow last year. So she's met that mark. Near corner. Gaston gets it straight away. Over to Glasson, outside, left wing, three-pointers up, and no good. Couldn't make in. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson, let's see if she tries to push it. She won't. She'll wait for her offense. Settling left wing, hands it off. Over to Holloman. Holloman one-on-one as it looks like man-to-man defense being played by Broken Bow. Passing right wing. Allen, can she make it a sixth? No. Rims out. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Milligan as she tried to wrangle in the loose ball. And it will be back to being Broken Bow basketball. 4:28 remaining in the game. I don't think I've ever seen a McAlester Lady Buffalo player hit 6 threes in the game. Maybe Milligan. I think Elizabeth Milligan might have. As we have a foul down low on the ensuing drive by Broken Bow, and there's going to be a couple of free throws coming up by Avery Skelton. I can't remember if it was Milligan that hit 5 or 6 threes against Ardmore back her junior season. I believe it might have been 6, but it doesn't happen often. First shot is good by Skelton. But, no, it's pretty special to see in back-to-back games Allen with 5 3-pointers. Second shot is missed and rebounded in the corner by Holloman. 4:16 remaining in the game. Holloman straight away to the top of the key. Tries driving. Fadeaway jumper. Got it again. Now she's heating back up. 25 points now for Jada Holloman to make it 55-27. 4:04 left to go in the game. We're about to have a mass substitution come in for McAlester. 4 new players coming in. And we have a foul called, though, first. Let's see if it's on Milligan or Ponce. I believe it's on Ponce. Yep, that's going to be Ponce's second personal. And we're about to have some new players coming in, including the first shot is in and out. As it's going to be Kaylee Knight, Lily Autry, Avery Alberson checks back in. Again, Kaylee Knight is wearing number 30. I believe that's Kaylee Knight instead of 22. On the floor, we have Autry, Milligan, Davis. I believe that's Knight, and Avery Alberson. Just a different number. Shot is up and good. 55-28, 3:56 left to go in the game. Alberson with her team up big. We'll pass over to Autry, left wing. Autry lost the ball, though. Stolen by Rogers. Rogers moving forward. Rogers giving it up late. Left block, 2-pointer up, and missed. Rebounded by Milligan down low, and Milligan will hand it off over to Davis. Davis racing forward, weaving through defenders, and now she'll settle up in the near corner. Passing over to Alberson. Alberson back over to Davis. Davis one dribble between the rings over to Knight. Knight skipping right. Elbow, gives it back over to Knight. Knight lost her footing, gives over to Milligan, and we have a tie ball possession Broken Bow. And it was substitution for Broken Bow as well. I'm going to get confirmation to see if number 30 is Kaylee Knight. On my roster that I was given, she's number 22. Left wing, passing across the court over to the right wing, over to Rogers. Rogers lobs it out straight away. Driving in is Hightower. Hightower for two, banks it in. From around the left elbow area, I believe I was looking down at my roster, is Hightower for her first 2 points of the game. Makes it a 55-30 game. McAlester leading by 25. Autry, left elbow, hands off over to Albertson. Back pedals, back beyond the three-point line on the left wing. Skipping near corner over to Knight. Knight looking inside, no one's open. Skips it high post over to Autry. Autry lost it, and we're going to have a fight for the basketball and a tie ball. This one staying with McAlester. Bodie Nystrom is now checking in for Claire Milligan. 2:44 remaining in the game. It'll be Autry inbounding on the right side of the glass. Looking, we'll get it down over to Nystrom. Nystrom back outside, near corner over to Albertson. Albertson trying to direct Knight down low, gives it over to Nystrom. Nystrom to a cutting. Albertson couldn't handle it, and stolen by Miley Trent. We have 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, and Broken Bow gives it right back. Number 23, Michelle Perez, could not handle it down in the near corner. We got another turnover. 2:27 remaining in the game. Inbound over to Albertson.
26 turnovers for Broken Bow tonight, including the steals.
And honestly, that's not as bad as what they had last year. Again, they averaged 32 turnovers per game last year. Great screen by Autry. Davis can't make the layup, and we have a tie ball after a fight for the rebound. It'll go to Broken Bow. Looks like Amory Perrin will come in, and so will Raylan Otoli. 2:11 left to go in the game in a 25-point game. Right wing with the ball. Whitfield feeds it far corner. Now driving in left elbow. Long two is going to be off the back iron. And nearly a rebound by Albertson, but she stepped out of bounds as she was going for the ball. 1:59 remaining in the game. Trent looking to inbound, still can't find anybody. Lobs it. What a play there by Otoli. She knocked it out of thin air as it was being inbounded and then went in and grabbed it. And driving the other way is Tyrus Davis with the runner to make it a 57-30 game. Great steal by Otoli. Now right wing with the ball. That was off the inbound, by the way, if you're listening on radio. I mean, she passed it to a certain way, and she just knocked it out of thin air and grabbed it to lead to that Davis 2. That's 7 points for Davis. A new career high, by the way. 1:40 left to go in the game. Near corner. Spot up, three-pointers up, and no good by Rogers. We have Albertson with the rebound, passing it to Davis. Excellent pass. Davis scores with the left hand. The freshman's got 9. That makes it 59-30. And a nearly 30-point game. 29-point lead for McAlester with 1:22 left to go in the game. Right wing feeding it around the world to the far corner. Over to Perez. Feeding it inside. Losing the ball on the way to the basket was Whitfield. It'll be McAlester basketball again.
Number 12, Cheyenne Moore.
1:14 remaining in the game. 59-30. Pass over to the right wing, over to Perrin. McAlester with the ball, feeding it down low to Otoli. Otoli back outside to Davis, right wing. Works opposite of the screen. Davis driving in, has her ball stripped and stolen. Autry nearly had a steal. She picked a pocket, but regathering it was Perez. Now driving in, the 2 is up and good. Rogers got it and won. She'll go to the free throw line and try to make this a 59-33 game. We have some post-game stats coming up in a little bit. Again, McAllister's going to win this one. They're going to improve to 2-0 on the year. And, boy, if there was any mistakes that McAllister had in the first game, they fixed it with the exception of some turnovers in the second half. That was a problem that McAllister had in the second half. First shot, the and one shot is missed. Offensive board up, turnaround jumper missed. And now we're going to be having Whitfield go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Bailey Marshall about to check in for McAllister.
Foul 24.
59-32 is our score, McAllister leading. Whitfield shot is no good. So Marshall will check in for Autry. 27-point lead for McAllister. Again, we'll start the boys pregame shortly after we get done with this one, as the second shot is missed as well, rebounded by Atoli. Over to Davis, 45 seconds remaining. Davis driving in, coast to coast, misses the shot. Rebounded by Broken Bow. And then fighting back for it was Marshall, and there'll be an offensive board there for Marshall, as there'll be a tie ball staying with McAlester. So who will inbound? No one knows yet. Atoli will now grab it with 39 seconds left to go in the game. She passes out far corner, stolen by Whitfield. She passes forward over to Perez. Perez passing to a trailing number 11, Rogers. Rogers has her pocket pick, stolen by Alberson. Alberson's knocked down. We have a taken now as Marshall. Now they stole it again. Broken Bow driving to the basket, missed the shot. Offensive board, that shot's missed. Rebounded by Atoli, over to Alberson. 15 seconds left to go in the game. Alberson stopping left wing. Guarded up well, getting it inside the Davis. Davis powering her way. 2 is up and good. She's at double digits. And that should be the final points of the game. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. There's the buzzer. Shot not off in time. And McAlester is going to win it 61-32. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column. Black and gold, the Lady Buffaloes win easily here at the house that Bob built, 61-32. It's now time for our post-game stats, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town McAlester. They have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie night, and special occasions. Wyatt, let's go ahead and look at some of our post-game stats.
All right, Jada Holloman finished off the night on 11 of 26 shooting from the field. 1 of 8 from three-point land, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Also had 2 offensive boards, 8 defensive boards, 3 steals, and 1 block. She ended her night with 25 points. Katie Allen finished off the night on 6 of 12 shooting from the field, 5 of 11 from 3. I had 1 offensive boards night. She finished off her night with 17 points. Harris Davis, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. She also had 3 offensive boards and also 1 steal. She had 11 points on the night. Kayla Johnson, 2 of 5 from the field. She had 4 points on the night. Also had a defensive board and 4 steals. Jada Potts, 1 of 5. She had 3 points on the night. And Bailey Marshall, she went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. She had 1 single point on the night. That's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and let's look at the team stats for McAlester. As, again, the Lady Buffaloes shot 25. Well, let's go ahead and let's take a step back. McAlester Lady Buffaloes shot 38% to Broken Bow's 24. They shot 35% from 3 to Broken Bow's 12. 60% from the line. Only 5 free throw attempts for McAlester. They went 3 of 5 to Broken Bow's 6 of 15. McAlester had 36 rebounds to Broken Bow's 30. 16 offensive boards to Broken Bow's 12. 20 defensive boards to Broken Bow's 18. And McAlester had 15 fouls to Broken Bow's 2. There were 14 steals by McAlester, only 9 by Broken Bow. 29 turnovers in all by Broken Bow to McAllister's 15. McAlester had 2 blocks, Broken Bow with 5. We'll be looking at the boys coming up here in just a moment. They're looking about 5 minutes until the boys pregame right here on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn and Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Bob Broman Gymnasium here in McAlester, Oklahoma. We just finished up with the ladies' game in which McAlester took home the win 61-32. Let's preview the boys now. All right, so McAllister's 0-1 on the year. There was a lot of inexperience in the season opener versus Hugo, and it showed in a tough place to play. What lost the game from the Buffaloes was their inability to take care of the ball, really. They were able to swipe the ball with 8 steals, nearly matching their season average last year of 10, but the 15 turnovers McAlester created was half the number of the turnovers that they had themselves, which was 30. Those turnovers led to easy transition buckets, which propelled Hugo to 51% shooting compared to a solid 41% for McAlester, close to their season average a year ago. Free throws were also an issue, only going from 3 of 9 from the line after starting 0 of 5. They only had 5 free throw attempts in the first 3 quarters. McAlester was right with Hugo, though, in every other category, including the rebounding battle, which they won 32-31, but they lost the game 76-48. Looking at some star players, it was all Cole Allen. I mean, he was 50% from the field, 5-9 from 3, 11 boards, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 21 points. Now let's look at their opponents, the 4A Broken Bow Savages, led by head coach Ryan Woolsey. They're 2-0 on the year, averaging 76 points per game, giving up 57.5. Last year, they had 56.1 points per game, giving up 47.6. And also last year, they went 19-8. That's 19 or more wins in the past 4 seasons. So they lost to Bing 79-71 in the regionals. They placed third in the CNIT, fourth place in the KNYC. They were a Togo-Wampuscat Classic Constellation champions, and they held opponents under 40 points 10 times last year. So far this year, they won 75-41 over to Queen Arkansas, 77-74 over Hugo, and the star has been Kyler Young. He had 48 points and 12 rebounds, and going 18 of 19 from the free throw line against Hugo. He's had 45 points in the game against Queen Arkansas the game before that. Also some players to watch, Karan Whitfield, Tyron Tinahero, Leland Billy, and Sam Hurst. Those are some players to watch out for the Broken Bow Savages. And, looking at the games last year, McAlester beat Broken Bow 82-81 on a Garrett Pickett putback with 6 seconds left at Bob Brumley, but lost in a weird game 78-60 in Broken Bow. McAlester blew a 14-point lead with 4 minutes remaining at home before Pickett saved the day. The Buffs were with Broken Bow in every stat in that game. But in Broken Bow, McAlester got a little bit 3 happy. They took 41 attempts, 61% of their total shots, despite only making possessions, Despite only making 24% of them, McAlester was one and done on those possessions, while on offense, Broken Bow couldn't miss from 3. They were shooting 42% from that stat. Broken Bow out-rebounded McAlester 47-25 in the game, and strangely, McAlester had 3 technical fouls called on them, which padded Broken Bow at the line, where they went 20 of 24 from the line to McAllister's only 8 of 11. However, McAlester did take care of the ball, only having 7 turnovers while forcing 15 in the series split. So now let's go over the players to watch for McAlester.
Some players to watch for McAlester tonight includes Cole Allen. He did it all for McAlester in their tough loss against Hugo last week, shooting 50% from the field and 5 of 9 from 3 on his way to 29 points. That goes along with 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. If he keeps doing that, McAlester will find success. Caden Harris, the freshman, impressed me last week, making his only 2 shot attempts, but also grabbing 4 boards off the bench with 2 blocks. We'll see what he can do here in his second game. And this one might be considered cheating, but the new additions, a lot of great basketball players for McAlester last year weren't playing last week because they were participating in the 5A state championship football game. Guys like Malachi Rice and Eli Chapman will be huge to have back. And we're going to see what Blaze Baugh and Chaz Bradley can bring to the table, along with Braden Bumpus, with more minutes in his sophomore year. But first, we'll also see just how many minutes they get tonight, with it only being 3 days since the football season ended.
Now let's look at some keys to the game.
Keys to the game for McAlester tonight. First and foremost, you got to take better care of the ball. 30 turnovers in a game won't win any game, especially one against a good team. We'll see how McAlester improves in this aspect now that they got rid of the first game jitters. And when you get to the free throw line, you got to cash in. McAlester didn't make a free throw until the 4th quarter against Hugo, shooting 3 of 9 from the charity stripe. They look to not only get to the line more often here tonight, but also take advantage of their trips. And lastly, you got to find a way to keep Kyler Young contained.
Kyler Young
There you contained. Go. He scored 45 on 48 points for the Savages in 2 games. If you can limit his ability to score, you give yourself a much better shot at winning tonight.
All right, we're going to be having tip-off here in about 4 minutes. We'll be back here momentarily right now on KN.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
Welcome back to Bob Brelman Gymnasium, the house on the hill here in McAlester, Oklahoma. Let's look at the starting lineups for the boys' game after McAlester won theirs, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes won theirs earlier. We have Christian Brumley, Kyler Young, and here's the rest from Mr. Larry Barnett.
Number 20, Tyron Tintero. 24, Leland Billy. 25, Sam Hurst. Here's your starting lineup for your McAlester Buffaloes. Number 0, Devontae McCricket. Number 1, Adonis Holloman. Number 3, Lewis Woodmore. 25, Isaiah Highshaw. And number 30 is Nicole Allen.
Those are your starting lineups. We're about to have tip-off here in just a moment, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. For a great mattress at a great price, plus quality furniture, Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. The Buffaloes wearing their white-on-white unis, black numerals, black buffs across the chest. For Broken Bow, they're wearing their gray unis. Looks like charcoal gray with the black numerals, gold bordering around those numerals, and the gold Broken Bow across the chest. So it'll be Cole Allen inside the circle with number 24, Leland Billy. McAlester will be moving the ball to the right. Okay, send it right back to us. Okay. If we're back on radio, then let's go. All right, so we just had like our whole board go wild there. We have no score just yet. 7:27 left to go in the first. I think someone jostled loose our power plug. It's Broken Bow basketball, but they just lost it with a turnover along the baseline. They get on the floor. We have Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Solomon, Devontae McKendrick, Cole Allen, and Hishaw over in the far corner. Holloman passes between the rings, working at left wing to the far corner. Allen spot up three, painted it gold. And just like his sister, he's nailing threes here early to make it 3-0 with 7:05 left to go here in the first. Again, Katie Allen made 5 threes in the girls' game. There's Allen's first as he had 21 points against Hugo. And Allen's got an early steal, pushing ahead to Holloman. Holloman driving in, the 2-pointer's up, can't get it to roll though. Rebounded by Broken Bow. Kyler Young driving in. And we're going to be having a foul on McAlester down low, I don't think on the shot. Yes, it is on the shot, so Young will go to the free throw line for 2 here.
Foul number 3, Lewis Whitmore.
I had to go all the way back down to our cord, Wyatt. Working around people as Young made the first free throw. And be able to set that back up. Again, we don't have engineers here, so I'm like engineer, producer, and play-by-play guy here too tonight. But again, awesome job by Christy keeping up with the action for those on YouTube that are still watching that way. For those on radio, sorry they had to miss a little bit of the action there. But right now, McAlester is leading 3-2 in the boys' game after a Cole Allen 3 and a couple of made 2s by Kyler Young on the free throw attempts. Right wing 3 by Lewis Woodmore is up, and it's going to hit off the iron and hit straight off the shot clock. That's the 3rd time that we've seen that tonight. Twice in the girls' game, now once in the boys'. 6:32 remaining in the first quarter, and I think I finally caught my breath. I'm very out of shape, by the way. That's an unrelated note, right? So it looks like it'll be with the ball. Dinero. Getting in the backcourt as McAllister's pressing. He still has the ball as he crosses that court line, settles left front court. Holloman pokes the ball loose. Dinero gets it right back. Looking inside. Kyler Young. Fadeaway jumper, and he gives Broken Bow their first lead of the game. 4-3. Broken Bow leads McAlester with 6:09 left to go in the first quarter. Holloman passes right wing over to Allen. Spot up 3 on the way. Oh, it's just a little bit too strong. Bounces out of the iron, and it's going to be rebounded by Brumley of the Savages. Young driving baseline, 2-pointer up. Couldn't get the reverse layup. Offensive board, 2-pointer up. Missed that shot too. Offensive board. The 3rd time's not a charm. Cole Allen gets the rebound now for McAlester. Allen zooms past Young to the top of the key. Tries driving. Kicks it near corner. Open 3 by Holloman. Paint it gold. And McAlester 6 points all coming from made 3s so far. 1 by Allen and 1 by Adonis Holloman to make it 6-4. And we nearly have a steal from McAlester. Broken Bow couldn't save it. They tried throwing it towards the near side to where Tinajero was, and it rolls out of bounds. There'll be a turnover on Broken Bow, McAlester basketball. And here's a reminder, I love our student section. So it'll be McKendrick with the basketball as he crosses the half-court line to the left wing. McKendrick passing top of the key over to Woodmore, back to the left wing to Allen. Allen tries driving, stops, fadeaway jumper like Dirk, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Broken Bow and Leland Billy. Hands off over to Young. Young, step back, gets it inside over to Billy. Billy backing up Allen, the 2-pointer's up, missed it. Fight for the board, and it won't be saved by Broken Bow, rebounded by McKendrick. McKendrick across the half-court line to the left wing, feeds it to Allen. Allen to the top of the key over to Woodmore to the right wing. Wide open 3 on the way by Holloman. This one's off the back iron. No one within 10 feet of him just couldn't sink that one. Young trying to drive past defenders. 2-pointer up. Can't get the roll. Offensive board by Billy, and we have a foul. Hanging on Billy. Who they're going to charge it with? It's going to be Isaiah Hishaw.
25, Isaiah Hishaw.
Or is it Hishaw? Hishaw there. So Evan Black will check in for McAlester.
Evan Black.
Coming in for Hishaw. 4:46 left to go in the first. It'll be Tyron inbounding it from the baseline, left of the glass. Buffaloes with a 2-point lead over the Savages right now. 4:46 left to go in the first. They inbound it straight inside to Young. Young can't get his shot to go. Rebounded by Black, but he throws it straight back over to Tyron, and he drives in and scores to tie up the game 6-6.
2 points, Tyron.
So it'll be Holloman that's in the backcourt, directing Allen to the top of the key. A lot of moving parts right now. They pass it to the left wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore feeds it to the right wing over to Holloman. Step back 3-pointer on the way. Left it short. Rebounded by Broken Bow as they go right to left in a tie game 6-6. Young right wing double teamed. Being guarded well. Passing right wing. Looking baseline. Brumley underneath the basket. Feeds it near corner. Tyron for 3. Tyron got it to go. The 5'8" sophomore can score from all 3 levels, and he scores from downtown there. Left wing 3 to tie it. Allen can't get it to go. Too strong. Rebounded by Sam Hurst as it's a 9-6 Savage advantage. Top of the key, Kyler Young for 3. Airballed it. Grazed the bottom of the netting. And we have a timeout called by McAlester. We'll take it with 30 seconds, and we'll be back here on
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
.349 remaining in the first. It's Adonis Holloman, Lewis Woodmore, Evan Black, Devontre McKendrick, and Lewis Woodmore, I think I already said Woodmore, and Cole Allen on the floor for McAlester. Top of the key, Woodmore gets it left wing over to Holloman. Holloman feeding it far corner over to Black, to Allen, left wing, spot up three. Can't get it to go, too short. This one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young as he couldn't bring in the rebound. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first. Savages with a 9-6 advantage. Woodmore along the baseline. Woodmore looking, passing it on the way near the circle over to Black, who hauls it in. Hands off to Holloman, left wing to Allen. Allen feeding it to Woodmore. Working around the arc, far corner. Black dribbles in, dribbles out. Gives it to Woodmore. He bounces it over to Holloman. Holloman, right wing three on the way. Painted gold. He's got 2 tonight, and he ties up the game. 6 out of the 9 points for McAlester to tie it up 9-9. 3:10 left to go in the first. Kyler Young picks up his dribble, sails it up high, but hauling it in is Leland Billy. Drives baseline. Good move inside. Can't get the roll. Offensive board among 3 white jerseys. Can't score there either. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore trying to zoom past defenders. He lost the ball. It's stolen by Broken Bow. Young feeding it over to Billy. Billy can't save it from going out of bounds. He was wide open underneath the basket. And it's another Broken Bow turnover with 2:50 remaining in the first. I have the score at 9-9. Why are they showing it Broken Bow 11-9
I don't
on
know.
the scoreboard? It should be 9-9. Red line 3 is going to be missed by Holloman, and it'll be rebounded by Broken Bow. 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Young top of the key, feeding it inside over to Billy. Billy to the near corner over to Tyron. Tyron trying to drive in, getting it back straight away. Kyler Young for 3. Got it. You can't leave him open. That should make it 12-9, not 14-9. Left wing Allen with the ball. Allen will take the 3 to try to tie it back up. This one's missed off the left iron. McKendrick with a nice rebound. Back outside to the right wing to Holloman. Tries to thin the needle, and there's going to be a tie ball staying with McAlester. He tried to split his way between 2 defenders towards the rack, but just could not slip through. It should be 12-9 as we have Jake Forehand checking in for McKendrick. Woodmore will look to inbound with 2:15 remaining in the first. Woodmore inbounds far corner over to Forehand. Getting it back to Woodmore, takes his place. To the left wing, Allen. Pump fakes. Now passes top of the key. Swinging it right wing to Black. Black off at the pivot foot. Tries driving in himself. Lost it. Gathers it back, but that is a travel. And that'll be a turnover of McAlester. You have it at 12-9, right?
Yes, I have 12-9
You're a stats
too.
guy. You track every single bucket, everything that McAlester and Broken Bow does. It should be 12-9 right now. In the backcourt, Broken Bow trying to get it inside. They find its way over to Hurst. Hurst back outside to Tyron. Tyron trying to drive baseline. Pulls up along the baseline. Leaves it short, though. We have a rebound by Holloman. Holloman trying to race past defenders, and he is fouled as he was making his way towards the basket. Kind of got tripped up with a defender, and that'll be the first one of the day on Broken Bow. First on number 23, Mason Williston. Woodmore will inbound. Looking for an open man. Finds Allen along the red line. Hands it back off over to Woodmore. Woodmore feeds it over to Black. Black back to Allen. Thought about the red line 3. Pass the left wing to Holloman, who will take it, and he'll just hit it off the backside of the rim. Offensive board by Woodmore outside the perimeter. Woodmore backpedaling a man. Spin move inside the paint. Couldn't get it to go, though. He'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals' feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Woodmore. We'll see his first shot. Go in. That should make it 10-12. Again, the scoreboard still shows 14-10, but we have a mysterious bucket that we don't know where it came from. Second shot on the way by Woodmore is in and out. Rebounded by Broken Bow. Should be 12-10 right now. That might be changed at the end of the first quarter when we switch quarters. Young skipping far corner, looking inside. Black, nice post defense, back out to the near corner. Three-pointer up, and too strong. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore ahead to Holloman. Nice pass. Holloman one-on-one. Two-pointer up. Can't get the roll, though. Rebounded by Tyron. That would have tied the game. Passing ahead. Driving in. Brumley for two. That now makes it a 14-10 game. Again, scoreboard's going to show 2 more points for Broken Bow, but that should make it 14-10. 60 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Right wing over to Black. Black passing red line to the left wing over to Woodmore. He'll take the spot up 3. Left it short. Rebounded by Young. 4-point game. Young feeding it ahead. Down inside. Feeds it to a trailing man who can't make the shot. And we have a rebound by Allen. 40 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Driving in Holloman. Finds his way through defenders and scores with the left hand to make it 14-12. 2-point game. 32 seconds left to go in the first. Young inside the circle. Picks up his dribble. Young can't find anyone open. Nice defense by forehand. Passing left front court to the high post. With it is Cooks. Cooks back outside of Young. Young, nice moves inside. He goes up and finishes. Nice move by Kyler Young to make it 16-12. With 15 seconds left to go in the first. Forehand to the left wing to Allen. Allen thought about the 3. Loaded up a shot, but decides to dribble instead. 8 seconds. 7. Left wing 3 by Allen. Rams out. Rebounded with 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Cooks for 3 from behind half court. Couldn't get it to go, but it almost went in. So it should be 16-12 going into the second quarter. McAlester trailing here on KNED.
Wow, look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
So we still have the score at 18-12 on the scoreboard, but it should be 16-12 is what we have on our stat sheet. Adonis Holloman, Jake Forehand, Lewis Woodmore, Evan Black, and Cole Allen on the floor for McAlester. It'll be Broken Bow basketball to start off the second quarter. Pass to the far corner. 3-pointers on the way by Young, and this one's going to be off the back iron. Cole Allen gets the rebound standing at 6'5", goes behind the back, gathers up his dribble, pushed from behind, feeds it over to Woodmore. Good look inside, but a block off the glass by Leland Billy. Says, get out of my kitchen. So that'll get the ball over to Broken Bow after the rebound. Young looking inside for Billy. Billy has his pocket pick, stolen by Holloman. Holloman ahead, tries to feed it over to Woodmore. It'll be swatted out of bounds. Last touch by Broken Bow. 7:31 left to go in the half. And what we believe is a 4-point game. We're going to keep on saying that, sorry. But the scoreboard will show 18-12 if you're watching on YouTube, but it should be 4 points. The difference between McAlester and Broken Bow. Top of the key, wide open 3 on the way by Holloman. Painted gold, that's 3 on the night for the kid. And that makes it 16-15, 7:18 left to go in the half. McAlester will be pressing. And they throw it to nobody. Brumley was trying to find Tyron, and he threw it to his own coach. It'll be McAlester basketball forcing the turnover. Carl Cooks checks in for Broken Bow. 7:14 left to go in the half. Woodmore inbounds into the backcourt over to Holloman. Holloman inside the circle. Plenty of distance between him and his defender, Tyron. Passing right wing over to Black. 1-point game to the left front court over to Allen. Allen top of the key. Feeding it right wing to forehand. He'll spot up. Take the 3. In and out. Rebounded by Cooks of Broken Bow. Cooks ahead to Kyler. Young will spin move. Lost the ball. Stolen by Holloman. Holloman 1-on-2. Driving in. Left-handed layup is good. And McAlester takes the lead. 17-16. Young across the half-court line. Feeding it inside. Throws it to a cheerleader. That'll be a turnover. McAlester basketball. 6:40 left to go in the half. McAllister's defense excellent so far tonight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, forcing a lot of turnovers.
And with the same personnel, no new players have been playing in this game compared to the one in Hugo, taking much better care of the ball so far. Still a little bit of hiccups, but not bad at all. Near corner 3 on the way by Allen. Rims out. Rebounded by Young. Broken Bow goes the other way. Guarded up well by Holloman. Now Young splits the defenders but can't score. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Billy, who tried to go against Cole Allen for the board. And with 6:20 left to go in the half, McAlester gets the ball back and forces Broken Bow to go one and done. Forehand inside the circle. Passing right wing. Holloman to the top of the key to Allen. Allen looks right, passes left, over to Woodmore. Woodmore dribbles inside the three-point line, right back out. Long three by Holloman, in and out. Rebounded by Young. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Young dribbling to the left wing. Back pedals, picks up his dribble. Passes left wing over to Cooks. Cooks directing traffic. Pass it back over to Young, right wing, near the top of the key, though. Looks like zone defense being played by McAlester. Cross-court pass near corner. Nice move by Tyron, 15-foot jumper. Misses. Rebounded by Allen. Head to Black. Black dribbling forward to the right wing. Stops, picks up his dribble. Red line, three on the way by Allen. Off the left side of the iron. Evan Black with the offensive board, but throws it straight to a Broken Bow Savage for the steal. Young going up 2-2. 2-on-2, skips it inside, and a 2 off the left block is good by Tyron to once again make it an 18-17 game. McAlester is down by 1. Again, scoreboard we believe is wrong if you're just now tuning in. Far corner, Allen. To the left wing, Woodmore. Moving it around. You can hear Coach Holloman say, move it to the near corner. Forehand to the top of the key. Allen driving in. Allen for 2. McAlester gets the lead back. 19-18. 5:05 remaining in the half. Allen so far with 5 points. And we have a collision. Holloman's got the steal, but gave it right back over to Tyron. Tyron still in trouble, crosses the half-court line. Far corner to Young, spot up, wide open 3, in and out. Rebounded by Tyron down low. Swatted by Woodmore, he's got the steal. Ahead to Holloman, Holloman in the clear. Left-handed layup is good. And McAlester leads by 3, their largest lead of the night. 21-18 to the left wing. Spot up 3 for the tie, good. Made by Mason Williston, and that makes it 21-all. 4:25 left to go in the half. Straightaway 3 by forehand. This one's off the right iron. We have a lot of threes being shot so far. And they'll be rebounded by Billy as Kyler Young moves the other way. About to have some subs come in for McAlester. Top of the key. Billy, rifle pass to the far corner. Swings it the right wing over to Young. Step side 3 is missed and rebounded by Allen. And we have a timeout called by McAlester. We'll take it. 30 seconds and we'll be back here on K.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
.405 remaining in the first half. We have a 21-21 game according to our stats right here. I think that we have ended up having a tie game at 21-all. On the scoreboard it says 23-21. We're still waiting to get that confirmed. But we have Larry Barnett right now telling us. Chaz Bradley checks in, and so does Caden Duke and Malachi Rice. He's on the floor with Devontre McKendrick and Lewis Woodmore. Duke passes right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore passing left wing over to Bradley. Bradley between the rings over to McKendrick, who can't handle it but saves it from going out of bounds. McKendrick passes back over to the left wing over to Duke, calling for Malachi to go with the left elbow. Passes right front court over to Woodmore. Woodmore top of the key. Passing right wing to McKendrick. Looking inside for Rice. Rice handles it. Double team back outside. Near corner. Wide open 3 by Woodmore. Hit off the top of the backboard. Offensive board by Bradley, who dribbles it outside the perimeter. Bradley to the near corner to Woodmore. Woodmore back to the right wing. Bradley takes the spot up 3. Off the left side of the rim, won't go in. Rebounded by Hurst. Nope, that's Brumley of Broken Bow, and we still have a game at 21-all. 3:12 left to go in the first half. Passing right wing. Driving inside is that's Williston. Feeds the short corner, hands off over to Young. Young, far corner. Dribbling baseline, stopping, skipping along the baseline, backing up to the near corner. Long 2 is up by Williston, but missed. Gets his own board, 2-pointer up. Shot blocked by Duke, rebounded by McKendrick. 3-on-1, McAllister's got the numbers. Over to Woodmore, he can't handle it. Skips the baseline over to Bradley. Outside left wing 3 by Duke. Painted gold. McAlester takes the lead as they lead 24-21 with 2:36 left to go in the half. Young in the backcourt, inside the circle. Skipping high post, back outside to the left wing. Tyron trying to guard up Chaz Bradley, or Chaz is guarded up on him rather. Back outside, Young driving in, 2 is up and no good, but we have a foul. So 2:21 left to go in the half. Kyler Young back to the free throw line. That is the first personal on McKendrick. Third team foul on McAlester here in the first half. First shot is good by Young. And that should make it 24-22. Am I the only one that, no, are we the only ones that have it like that? Because I'm pretty sure we're right.
I'm pretty sure we are too.
Again, they're going to check it at half. We brought it to the scores table's attention, and I'll see if there's a change. But Young makes them both. Scoreboard shows 25-24 advantage Broken Bow. We have it at 24-23 advantage McAlester, though. McKendrick passes the right wing over to Duke, who just hit a three. He's going for another one. This one's a little bit too strong, though. Rebounded by Cooks. 2:07 left to go in the half. Young across the half-court line, left front court. Along the red line, passing inside the three-point line, but dribbling back out is Billy. Feeds it back near the circle over to Young, being guarded by the freshman McKendrick. Passing left wing, wide open three by Tyron. Off the front iron, rebounded by Bradley. Bradley grabs it, being trailed by Cooks. Bradley still got it, hands it off over to Woodmore. Under 2 minutes left to go in the half. Woodmore, left front court. Pass over to Bradley, right front court. Feeds it near corner McKendrick. McKendrick over to Duke on the red line. Duke skipping inside for Rice, and it's stolen. Rice trying to grab it back, and we have a tie ball. It won't matter. It'll still go over to Broken Bow, and we have a technical foul called. There's a T called, and it's going to be on Malachi Rice. We don't really know what was said, though. It wasn't a physical type thing. And now we have cheering. Is it a double technical? Yeah, and even Larry is trying to wonder who is that on. Malachi comes out, so does Chaz, so does Duke. Coming in, as we got some new players. 23, Garrett Pickett checks in. So does Adonis Holloman, so does Cole Allen. Lobbing it out over to Allen at the top of the key. Dribbling right side of the perimeter, passing back over to Holloman, feeding a far corner over to Woodmore. Woodmore driving in, feeds it out right wing over to Allen. Allen stops high post, trying to get it over to the far corner to McKendrick. It's stolen. I don't think that was a technical foul. I think they rescinded the technical foul is what happened. Driving in, the two is missed. We have a fight for the board. Allen's got it again. Another defensive rebound for Cole Allen. 1:07 left to go in the half. Allen driving in, kicking it near corner. Open three by Holloman. Off the back iron. Offensive board by Woodmore, high post. Woodmore, wild shot off the glass hard. Pickett's got the rebound. Two is up. He got the Tiger Woods bounce. It was like you were waiting on that Tiger Woods putt to fall into the hole. And McAlester with a 26, what we believe, 24 lead. And Holloman nearly has a steal. He's guarding up Cooks well. And we got a timeout called by Broken Bow. We'll take it with 44 seconds left to go in the half here on Kate.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
44 seconds left in the half. Still shows 26-25 advantage McAlester on the scoreboard. We have it at an extra point. But again, that could be wrong, and we'll know for sure as we begin the second half. But we'll see if they make any changes at the half. It has been brought up to the attention of the scores table, so we'll just see if anything changes here momentarily. On the floor, Donna Solomon, Lewis Woodmore, Devontre McKendrick, Garrett Pickett, and Cole Allen. Pickett was the savior against Broken Bow last year at the hook with a putback two to be able to win the game. As Kyler Young makes his presence known, as soon as the timeout was made, he comes out of it with a point or with a bucket to make it 27-26 on the scoreboard. Holloman passing near corner over to McKendrick. Spot a three on the way. McKendrick sinks it. Is that a two, though? It's a two. 2 points by McKendrick to make it 28-27 on the board. 16 seconds left to go in the half. Near corner, Tyron feeding a baseline over to Billy. Billy being guarded well by Pickett. Billy backing him up inside the paint. Stops. Two-pointer up. Nice defense by Pickett. Offensive board, though, by the Savages to the far corner. Three-pointer up by Tyron is short. Offensive board shot blocked by Allen, and Allen's got the rebound. But not before the buzzer sounds, and that will be the end of the first half. McAlester leading Broken Bow 28-27 on the board. We'll be back with some halftime stats here on K.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today. 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
And at the end of the first half, I think that we're just going to have the score be 28-27. Again, we had a mysterious 2 points pop up that we did not have, but maybe we were wrong. I think the 2 points that they're going to give it to anybody would have been Leland Billy, but you can still get the 2 points over to Broken Bow. We're going to roll with that unless something changes, and if you know if something changes, just to rescind 2 points from him, Wyatt. But,
all right.
But that's going to play into our halftime stats here. 28-27, McAlester is leading Broken Bow by 1. Let's go ahead and let's look at our halftime stats, brought to you by First Realty.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs, whether residential or commercial. First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
All right, Wyatt, let's get started.
All right, Adonis Holloman 6 of 14 in the first half from the field. Also 3 of 9 from a three-point range. He also has 3 steals, has 15 points on the night, also has 1 defensive board. Cody Allen, he's shooting.
Cole Allen. At the second game in a row, you call him Cody Allen. Who do you know who's named Cody Allen?
I don't know. 20% from the field, 1 of 8 from three-point land tonight. He also has 1 offensive board and 8 defensive boards. Also has 1 steal and 1 block. He has 5 points on the night. Caden Duke, he's 1 of 1. He has 3 points on the night. And also, he has a block. McKendrick, he's 1 of 2 tonight, has 2 points. He also has a couple of boards, 1 offensive board and 1 defensive board. Garrett Pickett, 1 of 1 tonight, has 2 points. And Lewis Woodmore, he has 1 point from the charity stripe, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, has 1 point on the night. That's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and let's look at our team stats. And like I said, we got a new app here that kind of does it for us here. We can go ahead and exit the game for just a little bit, and you can resume that, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Let's look at our team stats. Starting with the shooting percentage.
Shooting percentage, it looks like McAlester is 31% from the field. Broken Bow is 28% from the field. McAlester from three-point range shooting 19%. Meanwhile, Broken Bow at 27%. As far as free throws go, McAlester at 50%, and Broken Bow shot all 4 of theirs, 4 of 4, 100%. Rebounds, looks like McAlester has 17, and Broken Bow has 26. 5 offensive boards for McAlester, 10 for Broken Bow, 12 defensive boards for McAlester, 16 for Broken Bow. Each team with 5 steals. McAlester with 2 turnovers, Broken Bow with 5, and McAlester with 2 blocks, Broken Bow with 1.
So pretty evenly matched throughout the first half. What keys to the second half would you have for McAlester?
Well, they've taken a lot of threes tonight, but some of them haven't fallen. I'd say start making your threes to get some separation here.
I think that's really the only thing that you can look at with McAlester that they could do a little bit better. They've been taking good care of the ball. They've been forcing turnovers. They've been playing stellar defense so far on Kyler Young.
Yeah.
And he's a guy that over the last 2 games, if you combine what he's been able to do, 93 total points. If you can hold him to whatever you held him to so far, I don't think he's crossed the double-digit mark yet.
They've really been applying great pressure on defense against Broken Bow here tonight.
All right, we're going to see what happens in the second half. But like I said, really what you want to see is if you're going to take those threes, you want to make sure they're starting to fall.
Right.
And they're bound to start happening. I think you might see that as we begin the second half. So right now, McAlester leading Broken Bow 28-27 as we make our way towards the third quarter. We'll be back in here in about a minute on KNE.
Vickers Power Sports of McAlester, your official Honda dealer. We are proud to announce a full line of Honda side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Vickers is also expanding our line of boats to include the all-new Sea-Doo Switch and Crest pontoons. Pre-sales have begun and inventory will be limited, so don't wait. Come see us, 1904 South Main, McAlester. Call 918-423-3306 or online at vickerspowersports.com. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
If McAllister's going to win this one, they got to win the second half. We're in a tight ball game, 28-27. McAlester leading Broken Bow. Let's see what they roll out with in the second half. It looks like it's going to be Eli Chapman, Malachi Rice, Adonis Holloman, Cole Allen, and Lewis Woodmore. For Broken Bow, it'll be Brumley, Young, Tyron, Leland Billy, and I believe that is Mason Williston. So that is who we're going to be having to start off the second half. McAlester will have the ball to begin the third quarter. And we're flipping sides. McAlester now shooting on the left side of the half-court line. So Woodmore will inbound it over to Holloman, and we're back underway. McAlester with the 1-point advantage, right wing, as we have Allen passing it to the red line to the left wing over to Holloman. Holloman straight away, right back around to the right wing, looking inside. We have a steal right away. Young with it. Young behind the back, driving in, two-pointer up, and we have a foul called on Malachi. Billy was borderline on the foul. He's the one that created the steal there for Broken Bow, but a little bit more contact would have drawn the whistle, but I think he had just the right timing to be able to get that steal for Broken Bow to lead to what should be points here for Kyler Young. It was 18 of 19 from the free throw line against Hugo, and he makes his first one here to tie up the game 28-all. 7:43 remaining. Here is the second shot, and he misses it. It'll be rebounded by Chapman. Holloman ahead for Cole. Cole traveled. Lost his dribble as he was going towards the top of the key and then traveled a few feet in the process. Tie game 28-28. So we've had a fantastic boys game here. Young stops, passes high post, handing it back over to Young. Left elbow two is in and out. Offensive putback, no good. Another offensive board by Tyron. Tyron driving in, two-pointer up. He gets that one to go, and Broken Bow retakes the lead, 30-28. 7:18 remaining in the third. Holloman passing right wing to Allen. Allen looking inside over for Malachi. Malachi back outside, left wing over to Holloman. Driving in, open lane, two is good. That's 17 points for Adonis, and that ties it up 30-all with 7:05 left to go in the third. Right front court, passing near corner. Over to Williston. Williston back over to the top of the key. Back over to Williston. Williston to Billy. Baseline jumper. Too strong. Offensive board. Came loose. Stolen by Allen. Allen, 3-on-2. He has the numbers. Driving in. Feeds it over to Woodmore. Woodmore for two. Off the left block. McAlester retakes the lead. 32-30 in this defensive battle between Broken Bow and McAlester with 6:39 left to go in the third. Williston feeding it near corner over to Brumley. Brumley cross-court pass over to Tyron. Far corner, wide open three. No good. Fight for the board. Kyler's got a high post. Spin move inside. Two is up. No good. Offensive board and putback is good by Brumley. And that ties it up 32-all. We'll have a timeout. 60-second timeout with 6:23 left to go in the third on KN.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is under new management and they're ready to make a deal. Listen up. After 2023, the Dodge Challenger and Charger will be no more. But at Patriot, we're offering $2,500 cash back on all 2022 models. Select Ram 1500 pickups are just 2.9% for 72 months with approved credit. The Jeep Renegade is at 1.9% for 72 months and the Wagoneer at 2.9% for 72 months. Get the best deals at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
We get a tie ball game, 32-32, 6:23 left to go in the third quarter as Woodmore will inbound it over to Holloman. On the floor with Chapman, Rice, and Allen. Across the half-court line, Holloman passes left wing over to Chapman. Chapman looking inside, passes batter right back to Chapman. He gives it off over to Holloman. Passing left wing, Woodmore looking inside for Rice. Rice backing up his defender, turnaround jumper in the paint. Rice got it. Buffaloes retake the lead, 34-32. That's going to be an interesting battle for the remainder of this game. Malachi Rice and Leland Billy down low as they are in a muscle match down in the paint today. Near corner, Kyler getting inside over to Billy. Billy trying to muscle up on Rice, and we have a missed shot. That was after Chapman. Rice forced the missed shot. It was rebounded by Woodmore. 5:41 left to go in the third. Woodmore across the half-court line, passing right wing over to Allen. Allen looking inside, finding Rice. Rice mid-range jumper. Can't get the bounce, and we have an over-the-back call on Chapman. And that will give Broken Bow the basketball, down by 2 to McAlester. That's Chapman's first personal. 5.5 left to go in the third. McAlester pressing, up by 2. Double team across half-court line. Rice has got a steal. Throwing it over right back to Tyron of Broken Bow. Feeding it inside. Billy underneath the basket. Billy reverse layup is good. Tie game 34 all. Nearly had a transition bucket after the steal by Rice, but he threw it right back over to Broken Bow. Top of the key. Allen spot up three on the way. Paint it gold. Cole Allen strikes again to make it 37-34. McAlester with a 3-point advantage. McAlester showing a little bit of pressure here, really along the half-court line. Tyron across the half-court line, driving in, feeding it late over to Billy. Oh, and there were two Broken Bow players that were battling for it with each other. It looked like an open shot, but they do get it back. Billy driving in, can't get it to go. Offensive board by Billy, and he's a one-man wrecking crew down there. That makes it a 1-point game. Buffalo's lead 37-36 with 4:35 left to go in the third. Left wing, Woodmore trying to find Chapman down low. Chapman saves it over to Holloman. Left wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore gets a screen, goes opposite of it, drives in, good drive, can't get the bounce though. Rebounded by Billy. 1-point game, McAlester leading. 4:15 left to go in the third quarter. Driving in, Tyron for two. We've got a foul first. That was as Tyron was going up because the whistle was blown really before the shot was made, but he was already in the air as Pickett bumped. Actually, they're going to call that one. It's not Pickett, that was Allen. As the first shot is up and good by Tyron to make it a tie game, 37-37. Braden Bumpus checks in for Chapman. Evan Black checks in for Malachi Rice. 37-37 game. Tyron, second shot up, got that one. Savages take the lead 38-37, 4:13 remaining in the third. Hallman across the half-court line, right front court, passing left wing over to Bumpus. Bumpus to the top of the key, working back around to the right wing. Holloman. A little bit of separation, passing around to the near corner. Allen guarded up well by Young to the top of the key. Long three by Holloman. Around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Young. Savages with the 1-point lead, trying to make it more. Passing far corner, Tyron, spot up three, rimmed out. And we have a ball that goes out of bounds, last touch by McAlester. You can hear Coach Holloman in front of the scores table saying rebound when they miss shots like that because they're not going to miss many. Again, they're averaging 76 points a game on the year. You've been able to hold them to 38. Don't give them second chance opportunities. Inbound over to Cooks. Cooks going up for two. Too strong, rebounded by Black. Black throwing ahead for Hallman. Touchdown pass is good. Can he score for two? No, but he'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the Charity Stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. How many free throw attempts has McAlester taken so far tonight?
They have taken one of two.
So only two?
Yes.
Here's the shot by Holloman. Well, if you're not going to get many, you need to make them, and he misses his first attempt. Again, McAlester only had 9 free throw attempts against Hugo a week ago, and they went 3 of 9 there. And right now they're 1 of 3. Can Holloman split the shots? First one or second one is up, and this one falls. And McAlester ties it back up 38-38. 3:36 left to go in the third. Down the near sideline, skipping over to the right wing, feeding it inside to Billy. Billy up for two. Billy scores. That's how you break the press. That makes it 40-38. 3:25 remaining in the third. Holloman, left-handed pass to the left wing, feeding it near corner over to Cole. Allen passes to the right line, working back around along the perimeter. One man inside the perimeter, that's Evan Black, who gets a screen for Holloman, who takes a wide-open three and just missed it. It was strong enough, just off the mark, and rebounded by Broken Bow, who leads by 2. Young driving, right elbow, back pedals. Woodmore picks the pocket, taken back by Young. Young out in the circle over to Billy. Far corner pass, three-pointer on the way is in and out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Allen, who's trying to grab the rebound. Forehand will check in for Holloman. And we have Garrett Pickett coming in for someone. Looks like Woodmore. 2:54 left to go in the third in a 2-point game. Tyron looking to inbound. Finds Billy along the baseline, double team. Muscles his way inside, goes up for 2, shot block. No, foul called first. Is this one going to be on Bumpus? No.
Foul 23,
Garrett Pickett, his first personal. Billy to the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Still one possession game, 41-38. What I find crazy, McAllister's only taken 13 free throw attempts in nearly 7 quarters of play. Second shot hit straight off the back iron, climbing the ladder and grabbing it his forehand for the rebound. Forehand to the top of the key. Back pedals. One man inside the paint. That is Pickett. Far corner, Bumpus with the ball. High post to Pickett, back outside to Bumpus. Working back around over to Black. To the left wing forehand. To the near corner, Allen. A lot of ball movement. Red line to the right wing, the Black. Working along the perimeter. Near corner to Bumpus. Bumpus dribbles in, dribbles out, feeds it over to Allen. Straight away three. Paint it gold. Tying it up. 41 all. 2:17 remaining in the third. There goes that boy Cole Allen again. He's got 11, and he's got a steal. Allen for 2. Can't get it to go, though. Too strong off the glass. Got to make those. Across the half-court line. Williston gets it near corner to Billy. Billy being guarded well by Pickett. Passing right wing to Young. Guarded well by Bumpus. Bumpus graces a loose ball, but Young grabs it back. Cross-court pass to the left wing to the far corner. Spot up 3 with a hand in its face, and it hits off the bottom of the shot clock again. When I say that, it hits off the iron, then back up off the bottom of the shot clock. 4th time we've seen it tonight. We don't even have a shot clock. Truly, we don't. 1:47 remaining in the third. Looking down low for Pickett. Pickett powering his way, but throws it way too hard off the glass. Still tied game, 41 all. McAllister missing a lot of shots in the paint here as of late. Young left wing, driving in, finds a lane, 2-pointers up, bounces hard off the glass, no good, rebounded by Allen. 90 seconds remaining here in the third. Allen pulls up along the right wing, feeding the far corner, wide open 3 by Evan Black, in and out. Rebounded now by Tyron, moving it left to right. 2-on-1 doesn't have the numbers, he goes up, misses the shot, good defense by Allen, rebounded by Forehand. Now McAllister might have the numbers, 4-on-2. Forehand driving in, 2 is up, and he's fouled. And Forehand does a push-up off of the hardwood and will go to the free throw line to try to give McAllister the lead back. So 2 shots upcoming for Jake Forehand. Benzanese, first shot up by Forehand, missed that one. Forehand took 1 free throw attempt but missed it last week against Hugo. Also had a steal in that game. Bumpus checks out, Woodmore checks in. Woodmore slides in down low, opposite of Evan Black trying to rebound for McAllister. To take the lead, Forehand got it. 42-41, McAllister back up by a point with 1:07 left to go in the third. Lobbing across the half-court line, far corner, trying to drive baseline, denied by Pickett. Cooks has it left front court. Cooks giving it near corner, over to Williston. Williston double team. He threw it away. That's that Black Death defense, baby. 52.5 seconds left to go in the third. McAllister will get the ball back, up by 1. Forehand will inbound into the backcourt to Woodmore. Woodmore settles left front court to the top of the key. Passing left wing to Black. Black back to the top of the key over to Cole. The right wing. Long 3 by Forehand. In and out. Fight for the rebound. Pickett's going after it. Pickett's got it in the corner to a cutting Woodmore, and he's fouled. Shot nearly blocked by Tyron, and I think it probably was, but a little bit of contact on the body will give Woodmore a chance to extend the lead for McAllister up by a point. Woodmore with 4 points last week against Hugo. His first shot here is good, and it makes it a 43-41 game. Billy checks back in for Cooks. Woodmore's got 4 points himself. The senior bends the knees. Shot is up, and he misses. McAllister goes 1 of 2 from the line again. 43-41, Buffalo's up by 2. Young driving coast to coast. Shot is blocked by Pickett, but finds his way over to Billy. Billy with the offensive board. He is fouled as he goes up for 2, and Billy will go to the free throw line to try to tie it up for Broken Bow. It's going to be on Pickett, as you might have heard Mr. Larry Barnett say. That's his second personal foul. Zach Rogers about to check in for McAllister. Shot up, and good. So Zach Rogers, the starting left tackle in football, comes onto the floor, much to the enjoyment of our color commentator, Philip Jewell Jr., who's in the stands tonight. Second shot is up and no good, and Rogers has got an immediate rebound. He hands off over to forehand. Buffaloes with a 1-point lead, 19 seconds left to go in the third. Right wing to Allen, feeding inside to Rogers. Rogers backing up his man. Back outside to Allen. Right wing, we got to travel first. And he had a lane too, but he just traveled first. Caden Duke will check in for Allen. 12 seconds left to go in the third. Savages with a chance to take the lead in the dying seconds of the third quarter. McAlester pressing. Brumley with the ball. Brumley back over to Williston. Williston picks up his dribble, back into the backcourt. 5 seconds to the high post. Mid-range, turnaround jumper for Young, misses it. Rebounded by Woodmore, and that is the end of the third quarter. It's a 1-point game. It's just a tight game going into the fourth quarter is all I can say. Put those fours up in the air, Buff fans. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Inn Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American Inn are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
We begin the fourth quarter, and the McAlester Buffaloes are leading by 1 over the Broken Bow Savages, trying to get their first win of the year and their second win in a row at home against Broken Bow. Again, they lost on the road, but then won by a point over in Broken Bow. There's something about close games in Broken Bow at the Hill. Woodmore on the floor with forehand, and Black and Rogers and Duke. Brumley with the ball, left elbow as Broken Bow has it to start off the fourth quarter, as we have a far corner three that hits off the front side of the iron. It's rebounded down low by Broken Bow, who's fouled on the way up. Williston will get a chance to give Broken Bow the lead. 6 team fouls now on McAlester compared to 3 on Broken Bow. That's the first personal on Zach Rogers. So Williston trying to tie it up with this shot here. The southpaw bends the knees, shot is on the way, and it's good. 43-43. By the way, second personal foul. Well, no, that's the first personal on Rogers. That's the 4th point for Williston. His second shot is up, and Broken Bow is taking the lead. 44-43, 7:47 remaining in the game. And Broken Bow is going to press. Can McAlester handle it? Forehand. Across the half-court line over to Black. Black driving and lost it on the drive, and it's stolen by Billy. Billy going back the other way. Billy coast to coast, lost it himself, and couldn't save it from going out of bounds. McAlester forces the turnover right back. Buffalo's down by 1, 7:35 remaining in the game. Woodmore in the backcourt, back to forehand. Forehand over to Duke, across the half-court line, passes to Woodmore, but throws it instead over to Tyron. Tyron going up for 2, and he sinks it with the layup to make it 46-43. It's been a while since Broken Bow's had a 3-point advantage. And Tyron right now is all over the floor here for Broken Bow. And we have a near entire change here as Highshaw comes in, so does Allen and McKendrick and Holloman. The only person that stays on the floor is Woodmore. 7:15 remaining in the game, and now Broken Bow decides not to press with the new change. And up by 3, 46-43. It's Holloman that takes it across the half-court line. Multiple different screens going on right now, passing to the left wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore over to Allen. Allen has a wide-open 3. Painted gold. We got a tie game again. There goes my hero, Cole Allen. 14 points, but it seems like every one of them are clutch. Tied up 46-46. How many threes has got made tonight? 4 of them?
Yes, 4 of 11.
Far corner 3 is going to be too short. Offensive board by Billy. Billy going in on Allen and scores to give Broken Bow the lead right back, 48-46. 6:34 remaining in the game. Holloman on the edge of the circle, looking right. Now looking left, pass it between the rings, over to McKendrick, feeding in our corner to Highshaw. Highshaw for 3, paint it cold! Highshaw, the junior, has the 3 to give McAlester the lead, 49-48.
Buffalo's coming up with clutch threes right now.
In both boys and girls, and they nearly had a turnover there, but it was saved by Williston. McAlester leading 49-48. Do we have a timeout called first? We do, before a possible turnover. Or do we have a foul called? I know that Coach Ryan Woolsey was calling for a timeout. Did they call a foul first? They did on Highshaw. That would be foul number 7. They didn't put it on the board, though, because I remember saying McAlester had 6. They're going to say they have 6. That would be the first personal on. Did they even say there was a foul, or did it just go out of bounds first? I guess it went out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. McKendrick's got a steal. McKendrick ahead for Woodmore. Woodmore will score with the left hand, and McAlester leads 51-48. 5:50 remaining in the game. Young picks up his dribble, throws it away. Did McAlester touch it? No, they did not. It's a turnover on the Savages. McAlester will get the ball up by 3 with 5:45 remaining in the game. That must have been what happened. The ball must have gotten tipped out of bounds by McAlester before that, but McKendrick said, it doesn't matter, I'll get the steal and lead to another bucket for McAlester. Left front court, Holloman. Pass it over to Highshaw, who had a clutch 3 just a moment ago. Hands off to Woodmore. Woodmore on the drive to the rack. He scores right around Billy, and McAlster's got a 53-48 lead. That's a 5-point lead with 5:23 left to go in the game. Young trying to drive. Down in the paint, 2 is up. Missed shot. Allen's got the rebound in the corner. Ahead over to Holloman. Far corner. Driving in. Contested 2. In and out. Rebounded by Billy. Throwing back ahead over for Young. Young being tracked down. Going to the rack. 2-pointers up and good. That makes it 53-50. That's 18 points now for Kyler Young with under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Back to a one-possession game. And we'll have a timeout call by Coach Holloman. We'll take it right here on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes leading 53-50 coming out of a full timeout. 4:56 remaining in the game. McKendrick on the floor with Holloman, Woodmore, Allen, and Highshaw. It'll be Holloman that crosses that court line in the circle, passing right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore dribbling back towards the top of the key. He'll pass it off over to Allen. Allen has the 0 on his jersey folding over. Right wing, Woodmore will hand it back over to McKendrick. Big 3 coming up. Left it short. Grazed the front side of the rim. Rebounded by Young and the Savages. Passing ahead for a 1-point deficit, and they score with Tyron's layup to make it 53-52. He's got 15 points with 4:24 left to go in the game. It's a 1-point advantage for McAlester now after they led by just 5 a minute ago. Right wing, McKendrick passing off over to Woodmore. Woodmore, the top of the key to Holloman. To the near corner to Highshaw. Highshaw trying to drive, kicking it back out. Left wing 3 by Allen. Paint it gold! Like a good neighbor, Cole Allen's there whenever you need a 3. And that makes it 56-52. 2-possession game again. Driving in. Kyler Young will score to once again bring it within 2. 56-54. He's got 20 points now. You knew he was going to get his bucket sooner or later, and now he's crossed that 20-point mark. Left wing, Woodmore. Near corner over to Holloman. Holloman driving baseline. Right around a man. Can't get the layup, though. It'll be rebounded by the Savages. With a chance to tie it. Billy down low. Can't get it to go. Allen with the rebound. 3:28 left to go in the game. He just missed it. He was directly underneath the basket but could not get it to fall. Right wing, Holloman. Driving in. Has a lane. 2-pointers blocked. It'll go out of bounds. Last touched by the man who blocked it. I believe that was either Brumley or Williston. And Chaz Bradley comes in for Highshaw with a 3:19 left to go in the game, and the Buffaloes with a 2-point advantage. This one is coming down to the wire, ladies and gents. Woodmore will inbound it along the baseline. Grabs the ball, looks around. Lobs it out over to Bradley. Between the rings, gets it to Holloman. Passing far corner to Allen. Allen shoveling it top of the key, working around to the left wing to Holloman. Top of the key to McKendrick. 5 out right now for McAlester. High post, Allen driving in. The scoop and score is good. Cole Allen making it 58-54. 3:01 remaining in the game. Down low, 2-pointers up and good. Williston found his way behind the McAlester defense. It's back to a 2-point advantage for McAlester. Back and forth we go. Like a pickleball match. The top of the key, Holloman. Right wing to the far corner. I know our salesman Bob Turnbow is going to love that one.
Well, I know Philip Joel Jr. likes to talk about boxing. This is like a heavyweight matchup right here.
That's right. Bradley, right wing. Passing over to Woodmore straight away to the left wing to Holloman. 2-point advantage. McAlester just keeping the ball away. No, we have a straightaway 3, and that's a heat check there for Allen. Just off the backside of the rim. Rebounded by the Savages with 2:25 remaining in the game. Young behind the back, left wing. We'll pass it off over to Cooks. Right wing 3 for the lead, and it rims out. Rebounded by Woodmore. Woodmore nearly stepped out of bounds as he grabbed the rebound. Ahead to Bradley, ahead over to Holloman. Baseline, mid-range jumper. Too strong, rebounded by Cooks. 2:05 left to go in the game. Still 2-point lead. Young, past McKendrick, driving to the bucket. We've got still a 2-point game. Cooks has got the offensive board. He misses. Cooks has got it again, misses again, and we have a ball that goes out of bounds. They're going to say a foul call on McAlester, which will send a Broken Bow Savage to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, as that's team foul number 7. Only 3 call on Broken Bow in the second half. We'll see who the foul's on first. It's going to be on Bradley, his first personal. And now Christian Brumley with a chance to tie up the game. But first off, he's got to make the first shot. So Rice checks in for Bradley. It is a 1-and-1. 1:54 remaining in the game, and a 2-point game. Buffaloes lead. Brumley at the line, spins the ball, bends the knees, shot is up, and it is good. 1 point away from tying it. I knew that as our broadcast started off, like as soon as the ball was tipped and everything went completely dark on us over on the radio side, it was going to be a weird, wild game.
And how about this, Brumley and Bob Brumley.
That's right. Second shot is missed. McAlester with the 1-point advantage after Allen has another rebound. So Allen gets another defensive board. 58-57, McAlester is leading by 1. And they're going to start holding the ball. Again, there's only 3 fouls on Broken Bow. They got to foul 4 times before McAlester even goes to the line. Hold the ball near corner. Allen working around the 3-point line. Passes over to McKendrick, high post, back over to Allen. 1:27 remaining in the game. They got to start fouling him. Allen, but throws it straight to a Savage. Kyler trying to take the lead. Down low inside, banks it in. And now McAlester playing from behind. It's 59-58, 1:13 remaining in the game. One of the few mistakes Allen's made so far in the second half. Threw it straight to a Savage.
Costly.
Skipping inside, stolen back again. And now they can hold it. And a timeout called by Coach Woolsey with 60 seconds remaining in the game, and the Savages leading by 1 here on KNED.
The holiday season is upon us, which means family and friends will come to visit. And at Vickers Furniture, you'll get 18 months no-interest financing on select furniture, like sofas, love seats, ottomans, and recliners. Matter of fact, right now, take 10% off all recliners in stock. Plus, get your $10,000 drawing tickets, too. Come in for details. Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, downtown McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Best Western Inn.
So we have a couple of big possessions coming up for McAlester. It's a 1-point game. Savages lead 59-58. They need to channel their inner Oklahoma City Thunder because for whatever reason they know how to come back from games, especially 10 down at some points. They have Malachi Rice, Cole Allen, Lewis Woodmore, Adonis Holloman, and Devontre McKendrick. Who can be a hero for McAlester? They've again given the Broken Bow Savages the ball and the lead after a turnover that led to a score. 59-58 is our score. No one really in foul trouble for McAlester. Young crossing that court line. Again, McAlester doesn't necessarily have to foul just yet. Young, right wing, Stops, gets it top of the key over to Billy. 45 seconds left to go in the game. Young, high post over to Billy. Far corner to Brumley. Over to the left front court, over to Tyron. We got 35 seconds left to go in the game. Billy still holding the ball. Billy, there should be maybe 3 seconds or 5 seconds. That's what Coach Holloman's saying. And so there's going to be a foul called first. It's going to be on Cole Allen, only his second personal, and they'll send Billy to the free throw line with 29.8 seconds left to go in the game. I thought that he was guarded up on him, and we had a 5 seconds right there. That's what Coach Holloman thought. Big shot here on the 1-and-1. It's up. It's missed. It's rebounded by McKendrick. 27 seconds left to go in the game. Holloman over to Allen, left wing. Back over to Holloman, straight away. 20 seconds left to go. McAlester down by 1. Who wants to be a hero? Near corner, Allen. 15 seconds. Inside to Rice. Rice back outside, left wing, Woodmore. 10 seconds. Top of the key, 3 for the lead. Off the front side of the rim, rebounded by Kyler. And he's going to be grabbed and thrown down by Rice. But again, he says, man, I didn't mean to do it that hard. It's not going to be a technical foul. It's just a 1-and-1. But you're giving the best free throw shooter on the team for the Savages the ball at the line for a 1-and-1. Game's not over. Even if he makes them both, it's still a one-possession game. 6.1 seconds left to go. Third personal on Rice. And we'll have a timeout called by Coach Holloman. We'll take it here on KNE.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
6.1 seconds. McAlester down by 1, 59-58. A 1-and-1 coming up for Kyler Young of Broken Bow. Even if he makes them both, it's still a one-possession game. But Young made the first one. It nearly went out. Rice was there in case it did fall over. Again, 6.1 seconds. Don't need to hurry up too fast. You still got enough time to get across the half-court line. Second shot. Young makes them both, and it's a three-point game. Inbounded over to Allen. 4 seconds. 3 seconds to the right wing. Stops for the tie. Painted gold! There's the buzzer, and McAllister's going to overtime. When you need a hero, just call 3-0. Let's go to OT, shall we? 61 all right here on KNE.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
So Cole Allen has got ice in his veins. I mean, when you've needed a clutch three, it's been Cole Allen. How many has he made tonight?
He's made 6 threes tonight, Brandon, and has 22 points.
But none bigger than the one as the buzzer hit to be able to tie it up 61-61. We got 4 minutes on the clock. Let's go to OT, baby. Allen inside the circle with McKendrick on the outside. Nope, now it's going to be, well, we'll see what ends up happening. Now Rice is going to go in the circle. as we have our tip-off sponsor, Beautiful Rooms Furniture. For a great mattress at a great price plus quality furniture, Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. So now Rice in the circle. There's the tip. McAlester wins it. McKendrick with the ball. Let's have free basketball. Courtesy of Mr. Cole Allen with 22 points. So now the far corner. Holloman with the basketball to the right front court. To the left wing. McKendrick couldn't grab it, but now gathers it back. Back over to Holloman, who backpedals. Works off a screen by Rice. Drives to the bucket. Can't get it to go, though. Left it too short. Rebounded by Billy along the baseline. Kyler Young moving the other way. Nice defense by Lewis Woodmore to pick Young's pocket on the way towards the baseline. Now Tyron will inbound it left side of the glass. 3.5 minutes remaining in overtime. Love that period number 5 on the scoreboard. Inbound to the mid post. Young going up for 2. Young scores right around Allen. It's been Young versus Allen in the fourth quarter. And Broken Bow retakes the lead 63-61. 3:20 left to go in overtime. Left wing, Allen. Back over to Holloman. Inside the circle. Again, just taking a little bit of time right now. Passing right wing over to Woodmore. Woodmore back over to Allen. Right wing 3 on the way. This one's a little bit too strong. Okay, maybe he used all of his magic. Maybe not all of his magic, but at least on that shot for the one that sent us to overtime. 2:55 left to go in OT. Near corner. Brumley trying to weave around defenders. And we've got a double dribble. Double dribble on a Broken Bow player that will give McAlester the ball back after they forced another turnover with 2:49 remaining in OT. Savages lead by 2.
And Cole Allen's played so good tonight. The 0 on his jersey is about to fall off.
That's what we've been saying, man. It's been wild. McKendrick passing left wing over to Woodmore. To the near corner. Holloman. Back over to Allen. Trying to drive. Kicking it near corner. Back to Holloman. Works off a screen by Allen. Passing straight away to Woodmore. Woodmore back to Allen. Working around the perimeter right now. McAlester with the ball control to the near corner. Under 2:20 left to go here in the overtime possession. Air ball by Woodmore. He throws it straight. Malachi got the rebound, but threw it straight over to Brumley as he was falling out of bounds. So we're just going to give that as a rebound for Broken Bow. As Young now works across the half-court line with 2:08 left to go in OT. On the edge of the circle, Williston hands it back off over to Young. Now double team. Back to Williston, right wing. Burning some time with a 2-point lead is Broken Bow. Allen guarding Brumley in the corner, and we have a timeout called by Woolsey. We'll take it with 1:57 left to go in OT. Broken Bow leading 63-61 on KNED.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
1:57 remaining in OT. Broken Bow leading 63-61 over McAlester. On the floor, it's Cole Allen, Malachi Rice, Lewis Woodmore, Devontre McKendrick, and Adonis Holloman. Inbound into the backcourt, Young with the basketball. Across the half-court line he goes. Dribbles the high post, passes it out over to the left side. Taking it up by Tyron. Under 2 minutes left to go here in this, what might be first overtime. Young driving in, 2-pointers up, and he missed it. Rice has got the rebound over to Holloman. Holloman, does he try to push it? He'll get it to the near corner to Woodmore. Woodmore trying to drive inside, stops at the free throw line for 2 for the tie it. He can't get it to go. Rice with the offensive board. Rice inside is falling. Oh, and he was hit somewhere. He's grabbing his left ankle. That's not a good scene right now. Kyler driving in, 2-pointer up, and he missed it. Rice is back up, and he needs someone to come in for him. He was grabbing his left knee. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Broken Bow on the missed shot. Highshaw's going to come in. But we're hoping that everything's okay with Malachi Rice, who grabbed his left knee. He got himself off the floor under his own power. And hopefully everything's all right with him. And we have a stoppage with 1:12 left to go in OT. There's a wet spot on the floor. But Rice was in, obviously, a lot of pain. And the wet spot is over where Rice kind of went down after he grabbed the offensive board. Still only a 2-point game. We've only had 2 points scored here in overtime. We're almost 3 minutes into it.
What a great game.
It's been wild, that's for sure. And still trying to dry everything up over there in the paint. And these two teams have gone toe-to-toe all night long. There hasn't been much separation between the two. I think the biggest difference between these two teams has been 5 points. Highshaw will inbound over to Holloman. It's a 2-point game. McAlester down, trying to score their first points of overtime. Holloman passes over to McKendrick, right front court. Over to Woodmore, left front court. Woodmore, left wing, to the near corner to Holloman. 60 seconds left to go here in OT. Driving in, Allen stops in the paint. 2 is up, and McAlester ties it. Cole Allen again. 63-63. 50 seconds remaining here in the first OT.
The man cannot be stopped.
No, he can't. You got that right, Wyatt. Brumley across the half-court line, passing far corner. Tyron driving in. Tyron goes up, missed the shot, got his own rebound. Back outside, around to the right wing. Wilson driving in. Threw it over to Holloman. 33 seconds. Holloman one-on-one with Young. Up with a 2. He got it. Cha-ching plus tax. Holloman with a chance to make it a 3-point game. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Holloman with the interception. And he took it the other way to score, and with a chance to make it a 3-point game. Big free throw by Uno. Brumley goes quiet. Shot is up. Got it. 66-63, 29 seconds left to go in OT. We'll take a timeout here on KNE.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
.2 seconds left to go in overtime. Adonis Holloman with a huge steal, converting it to a bucket and one. Got the free throw. McAlester still up by a possession. 66-63. A big possession coming up for the Broken Bow Savages. Again, Cole Allen sent us to overtime with a contested right wing 3. It's been him and Adonis Holloman combining for, I think that's 25 points. Either way, it'll be Broken Bow basketball. Here we go. Inbounding, 45 points that would be. As it's going to be Tyron getting it inside over to Billy. Billy back outside. Young driving in. 2 is up. Blocked! Blocked by Highshaw. Allen's got the rebound, and we've got a foul called. And again, Broken Bow's got a foul multiple times. That's only team foul number 5 on Broken Bow, and we got 18 seconds remaining. It's on Young, and we're going to have another timeout call by Broken Bow. We'll take a 30-second one here on.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Can you move that? Thank you. You got it. All right, we're back on the air. Again, we've been having some problems with the power down low. We almost missed it. That could be a huge possession here. 66-63. McAlester is leading, but they threw the ball over to Broken Bow. Cooks with the steal. He went back court over to Young on the right wing. It's a 3-point game with 10 seconds left to go in OT. Young on the red line, top of the key for the tie. Missed it off the back iron. Allen's got the rebound. He'll dribble it forward. 2 seconds. Driving in. There's the layup. McAllister's going to win it. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold.
And it's just fitting that Cole Allen makes the final basket here tonight.
Clinching victory from the jaws of defeat are the McAlester Buffaloes with a huge first win of 22-23. A 5-point OT win. Keep on losing our power. There we go. We're back. We keep on losing our power over here. We're going to have to get that fixed when we get to our next home game, which will be coming up in a week. But once again, McAlester wins 68-63. And we have a lot of stuff to discuss in the postgame show. Again, final score 68-63, and we're going to go to overtimes. We're going to go to timeouts. Even on the video stream, we'll have a postgame show coming up. So again, 68-63, McAlester takes down Broken Bow here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Look at all the new vehicles we have. I know, we're getting new vehicles every day.
We want to make your holiday one to remember.
Receive a $500 gift card with each new vehicle purchase.
And happy holidays from all of us here at Fenton Nissan of McAlester.
Happy holidays! Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For those listening on radio, what a better way to have our post-game show begin with Coach Hallman and the Paint That Win Column black and gold liner as McAlester wins after they got victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, they were down 61-58 after Kyler Young made two clutch free throws to be able to make it a tie game, or excuse me, a 3-point game. And then with 6.1 seconds, Cole Allen made clutch 3 after clutch 3 after clutch 3. And sure enough, he evades 2 defenders, right wing 3, ties it up. There's the buzzer. McAlester doesn't score a point for the first 3 minutes of overtime. And then it's a 2 by Allen to be able to make it 63-63. And then Adonis Holloman with a huge clutch steal and 1 to make it 66-63. Allen made a final 2 points as the buzzer was sounding for a final score of 68-63. If you missed this game, you can watch it back on YouTube. But again, you might be
you missed an absolute classic.
You missed an absolute classic. That's for dang sure. So this is going to definitely go up on the board, isn't it?
Yes.
If you don't know what that means, it means that we end up we think that when there's a great game, we sign our spotter board. And we put it up on my wall in my office. This is definitely going up on the wall. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at our players of the game, our leading scorers, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town McAlester. They have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie nights, and special occasions. Go ahead.
Well, leading scorer, of course, Cole Allen, 10 of 23 from the field tonight, 6 of 15 from 3. He also had 13 defensive boards, 1 offensive board, 3 steals, and 1 block. He finished off the night with 26 points, and Cole Allen was so clutch tonight. Also, Adonis Holloman, he finished off his night 8 of 24 from the field, 3 of 12 from 3, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. He also had 2 defensive boards, 4 steals, and he finished off the night with 21 points. Lewis Woodmore shot 30% from the field, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. He had 2 offensive boards, 5 defensive boards, and he finished off his night with 8 points. Caden Duke went 1 of 1 from the field and also had 1 at 3. He finished off the night with 3 points. Isaiah Highshaw, 1 of 1 from the field, finished off the night with 3 points. And McKendrick, 1 of 3 from the field. He finished off the night with 2 points. Also, Malachi Rice, 1 of 3 from the field, finished off the night with 2 points. Also for Rice, had a couple boards, 1 offensive board and 1 defensive board. Also a steal for Malachi.
And also we need to keep an eye on him too because he did go down in overtime. He was holding his left knee.
Got to hope for the best there.
Definitely, he got himself up and he walked towards the far sideline where he got to his bench where he was being looked at, but he was holding his left knee. Again, hopefully everything's all right there. But again, tough to see that. But again, pray nothing's too bad.
Yeah, and rounding out your scoring here, Garrett Pickett, he also went 1 of 3, had 2 points on the night. He also had a steal. Jake Forehand went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe with 1 point, and that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our team stats as we compare what McAlester did with Broken Bow.
All right, let's see here from the field. Looks like McAlester was 26 of 71. That is good for 37%. Meanwhile, Broken Bow, they were 30% from the field. From three-point land, McAlester shot 28%. Meanwhile, Broken Bow, 16%. From the charity stripe, McAlester finished off the night 56% from the charity stripe, and meanwhile, Broken Bow, 74%. Now, as far as rebounds go, McAlester had 34, Broken Bow had 51. Offensive boards, McAlester had 7. Broken Bow had 20. Defensive boards, McAlester had 27. Broken Bow had 31. Fouls, McAlester had 14. Broken Bow with 5. Also steals, McAlester, each team with 11 steals. Turnovers, McAlester had 5, and Broken Bow had 8. And also McAlester with 3 blocks, Broken Bow with 2.
All right, so final thoughts on this one.
Final thoughts, if we had a player of the game, I would give it to Cole Allen, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely clutch. But also, I got to tip my hat off to Adonis Holloman coming in clutch, too, with that made point from the free throw line.
I saw such improvement from this game compared to last game.
Yep.
And I do know that you end up getting more talent to come in here as well. But that I'm not including that either because what I'm including – for the first full quarter, you had the same guys that were playing last week on the floor as playing today, and although it was a big loss for McAlester last week, 76-48 to Hugo, they fixed some things quickly. They took much better care of the ball. Even with the guys, like I said, you were waiting for some of your I guess like your starters from last year.
Right.
Were coming into the game this week.
And I think it might take a few games for your football players to get readjusted to basketball, but I think Malachi Rice, Eli Chapman, they got some good minutes in here tonight.
Chaz Bradley got some good minutes. Zach Rogers. So you had Braden Bumpus getting a lot of minutes here tonight as well. So, but what I like to see is that McAlester took much better care of the ball, and we talked about how key it was going to be to stop Kyler Young, and they were able to keep him contained. I don't think you can stop Kyler Young. He's a talented player, and if he's not been offered anywhere yet, I don't know how, because he should be. But he's a talented player, and for McAlester to be able to hold him to under 30 points is a testament to how well their defense played tonight. And again, Broken Bow averaging 76 points per game on the year, and they even beat Hugo, who beat you. I mean, they beat Hugo 77-74, and then you had a showing like this tonight. I think it's really good for McAlester, and I think it's a great momentum shift going into the Tahlequah tournament.
Yeah, they came out with their nose to the grindstone, matched Broken Bow hit for hit, and didn't miss a stride.
And they're going to need that momentum swing because they have a tall task ahead of them to start off the Tahlequah tournament. They will play at 8:30. That's going to be on Thursday over in Tahlequah in the Cherokee Nation Invitational, Businesses Invitational. They play at 8:30 against Jinx. And Jinx is pretty dang good. So we're going to be seeing how they compete against the Trojans. Again, that's going to be at 8:30. Road games, whether it be tournament, whatever, that's radio only, so make sure that you are listening on KNED.
Tahlequah tournament ought to be fun this year. There's a lot of talent.
A bunch of fun. Again, at 11:50 a.m., 98.3 FM, online at McAllisterRadio.com at the KNED tab, or you can listen on the KNED app as well. For the girls who won tonight as well, they're going to be playing Ponca City at 1 p.m., so if you want to catch an afternoon basketball game on the radio, once again, same call letters, same everything that we told you about the boys, but they play at 1 against Ponca City on Thursday to begin the Tahlequah tournament. Can you thank our sponsors one final time, and we will wrap this thing up?
Yes, sir. They are Best Western American, Fenton Nissan, W.E. Alford Propane, Freedom Ford, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, The Bank N.A., Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, Pepsi Cola of McAlester, Vickers Power Sports, Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and Vickers Furniture. Thank you guys so much for putting us on the air here tonight.
I gotta tell you, buddy, I'm going to run out of space on my wall if we keep on having these close games. Hey, big thank you to our senior board operator, Austin Wheat, for his work tonight, as well as our video operator, Christy Carr. Did a fantastic job tonight. One final time from the House on the Hill, Bob Brumley Gymnasium in McAlester, Oklahoma. Our McAlester Lady Buffaloes won 61-32, and the boys won 68-63 in a thrilling overtime finish. Until this Thursday, when McAlester basketball begins the Cherokee Nation Businesses Invitational in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. On behalf of Wyatt Hubbard and myself, this is Brandon Green saying, Buffaloes win. And don't just have a great night. Have a Buffalo night, everybody. Night-night, Harper.